Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 40.
So if I cut to that,
Five 726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on.
so it's just the opposite. Usually it's over here, and now it's over here. Oh, it is?
Their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Drumright Tornadoes TV on Squirtle. My name is Gene Carroll, and as always, I'm here with my partner, Tony Harper. We're coming to you live from Wetumka, Oklahoma, on the campus of Wetumka High School, where tonight your Drumright Tornadoes take on the Wetumka Chieftains. The Tornadoes come into tonight's game with a 2-0 record with wins over Summit Christian and Depew. Wetumka is 1-0 and was victorious last week with a 62-16 win over Quinton. The opponent tonight, Wetumka, was a quarterfinalist last year, and returned most of the starters from that team. Wetumka is led by senior quarterback Alex Alford, who unfortunately tonight is injured and will not play. So his brother Mason will take over the quarterback positions and play that position for Wetumka. The Chieftains also have two senior wide receivers, Nicole Wright and Zach Williams, who combined for 1,100 yards and 14 touchdowns. So this team is fairly positioned to do well again in the playoffs. People are probably out there wondering why we're talking so much about Wetumka, and the reason is simple. They're very good and present a major challenge to our Tornadoes tonight. Like I said last week, the team has to have the mindset and can compete and win this ball game and put last year's game behind them. I'm also looking forward to see how we respond if we have some negative plays and Wetumka has some success, how we react. Do we fight through it, or do we let that defeat us? We'll see shortly what the football gods have in store for us tonight. Once again, I would like to bring in my partner at this time, Tony Harper, to get his comment and keys on tonight's contest. Brony, what are your thoughts?
Well, good evening, Tornado Nation. Good to be here again. We appreciate everyone that helped put this on. Gary Todd running the camera for us, can't do it without him, and he just does whatever they ask him to do. Hey, still a line from Hank Williams Jr. Get everything ready. Get your Squirtle TV right, because it's Tornadoes and Chieftains are here on Friday night, and it's going to be a pleaser. Both these guys, Wetumka, semifinals last year, like Gene said. What are some of the keys to the game? Well, like Gene said, we're going to find out for the first time maybe how Drumright responds if they face adversity. And I believe some of the keys for Drumright maybe on offense would be time of possession. Keep the pigskin out of the Chieftains' hands. They're dangerous through the air and the ground. If that means we have to go 3.5 yards, a cloud of dust every carry, that's what we do. But we want to limit their times that they get that ball. So that's one. On defense, they say defense travels and wins championships. Both these teams so far this year has had a pretty outstanding defense. Both have shut people down within a pretty good reason. So look for that. What are we going to have to do defensively? Of course, avoid costly penalties and turnovers. Get those turnovers. We've won that battle so far this year. Pressure. We have to have it. We need it. We want it. We've seen it in the first two games, and that's got to continue. If they have all day or they have time to do what they want. That's bad for us. Good for them. We got to have that. That's a must. Another thing, players not overplaying, meaning players play their position. Players don't try to do too much. Play your position. Make sure you've got it. Trust in your other defensive players. Trust in your defensive brother out there, and don't try to overrun things. They could kill you on cutbacks. On cutback runs, if you over pursue, you're going to be out of position. That could be big for them. So we want to guard against that. Special teams, flip the field.
Yeah, field position is a plus.
Yeah, flip that field. We've been doing good on kickoffs. When we want to kick it deep, we have kicked it deep. We've had great coverage. Garrett Collins and Reed have always been going down the field on those special teams. They've been showing up. So you need those guys to show up again, and everybody else. Stay in your lanes. Don't get taken out of your lanes. Make them travel to hit the pay dirt, right? Don't give them that short field position. Gene?
Yeah, I just to piggyback on what you had to say there was it's kind of been our Achilles heel for a few years is tackling. We don't want to pull the OSU tackling. We want to be able to tackle somebody in space. So that's important tonight. If we get a chance to tackle someone, we need to put them on the ground. We can't give them a second chance to break a tackle and go for a long run. With their quarterback being injured and not playing tonight is a huge advantage for the Tornadoes. However, the guy that's doing the quarterbacking now, his brother Mason, the Bite magazine said he's a threat to touch it anytime or score anytime he touches the football. So we got to know where he is all the time. That may limit their passing ability. We don't know yet. He may be able to throw as well as his brother, but we'll see about that. But I think everything's in the cards for us tonight to do well. Come out here with a mindset that we can play. You know, maybe make a big play early and get them thinking that they can't win without him. I don't know, but we'll take advantage of anything we can to win this football game. It's a different time. It's a different team, and it's just time for us to take the next step. And I think we having all these seniors who will make a difference.
I agree. There's definitely a different vibe going on with the football program this year, and that comes from the encouragement and the support from administration. You go look around our facilities. They're improving every day. People are taking pride in that and making the changes that are visual. And that means something when you're an athlete. You know, you walk into a locker room, you walk into a weight room, and it stinks, and it doesn't have any zap to it. You know, when you do walk into one, it's well kept, it's safe, and you're getting good instruction. That makes a difference in the off season. And we've seen a lot of Tornadoes utilize that. Also, coaching staff. Coaching staff is they're big on the fundamentals, and they're big on the basics. We see Tornadoes. It's our national anthem. I'm sorry.
Well, if that don't get you fired up, nothing does.
I apologize for stepping all over the national anthem.
We're having a short prayer. That's refreshing. We don't go many places where they're willing to do the prayer, but give the Lord the glory. So impressed with that. But Tony,
Amen,
get back
brother.
to the game.
Yeah. So I was talking about the coaching staff. You know, they have put in the work themselves. They have put in the work themselves. So when you think about it, the way you practice is the way you're going to play, right, Gene?
Absolutely.
And we have seen, you know, Coach Elric's been around football a long time. He's learned from the best. And you've coached different things in football too, and I've had a little taste of it, but I can tell you I'm in 101, and Coach Elric is in a master's degree program,
yes,
or have graduated with a master's degree in football. And so they emphasize hustle. There's no wasted time in their practices. They work on the things they're going to need to work on to be successful. And these, I know our players have bought in. And this is a good mixture of players that we have for Drumright this year. We've got a great mixture, and we have depth, Gene. We haven't had depth in a long time, right? So we got about 4:28 left before they kick it off. Here comes the captains.
Captains tonight for Wetumka are 52, Logan Crouch, and 76, Wyatt Hobia. I hope that's right. Wyatt Hobia. For Drumright, number 1, Bryson Kelly. Number 81, Jonathan Chavez. Number 5, Jackson Mott. And number 9, Chase Blowers.
Remember those names. You're going to hear them a lot.
Captains are going to meet here, and we'll have the coin toss, and we'll know what we're going to do shortly.
Jonathan Chavez, I believe, leads the Tornadoes in interceptions this year, doesn't he, Gene?
I think he's
with
got
4.
Yep.
Is that right?
That's true.
And so that's an area of concern tonight, though. We've seen DP try to exploit us a little bit deep.
I tell you, this coin toss is going to make 100% difference. We're going to find out Wetumka's mindset right off the bat. Are they going to feel comfortable without their quarterback, or are they going to want to go on defense and stop us first? We'll tell a lot from this coin toss.
And hope for a short field, right? Stop us, hope for a short field that
yes,
way?
sir.
Yeah. So if that's the case and they do win their wishes and they get a short field, you're going to see a lot of the quarterback that offered right, left, and up the middle, I bet. Because he's not the regular quarterback. His brother is. Correct?
Yeah, that's right. Looks like Wetumka's won the toss. We'll see what they're going to do here. All right. That tells you something about their team. Wetumka's won the toss and elected to receive, so that means that they're pretty confident with what they got going on. Drumright will receive at the clock. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with a kickoff of tonight's game. You're watching Tornado Football on Squirtle.
Visit GoPioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, we're back with Tornado Football. Drumright's down on the, what end are we at down here? Is that north? On the north end.
Yes, sir.
I'm not very good with directions. I hope we don't get lost.
Under a minute now before kickoff.
Here comes Wetumka. They got the same school song we do, so.
I don't know if I've heard it quite that way. Have you?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Here comes the Tornadoes. We've got a pretty good crowd here tonight for traveling.
Tornado
about an hour
Nation.
and a half.
Tornado Nation traveled pretty good tonight. It is about an hour and a half down here. Let's give a little shout out to our band over there.
Yep, they're ready, wearing all gray, looking good. Before we get a kickoff, I'm gonna give a shout out to our old buddy Slime Bucket, Cecil Dean.
Yeah,
Cecil Dean Springer's watching. Bucket, we appreciate you watching and all the good words, brother.
Drumright alumni. He played for the Tornadoes and
played football, basketball. Never met a shot he didn't like.
Have any of us?
No.
But we appreciate you, man. And like I said, if you get off work late or you can't travel or whatever, this is a valuable resource, and our administration made it happen. So thank you, Gary Todd, and everyone else.
Yeah, we're glad everybody's enjoying it. Looks
we're
like
here.
Cole's ready to kick it off for us.
That's right. Cole Gregory, number 7, going to kick it off to back deep for the Chieftains, number 4.
Zach Williams?
Not a number 4.
Zach Williams, number 4.
Yeah, Zach Williams. Evidently, I can't read the number 4. So, short kick, fielded, taken at the 36, broke 1 tackle, still on his feet, 2 tackles, brought down just right at the 46, right, Gene?
Yeah, just outside the 45, you're right. 1st and 10 for Wetumka. They take over in their own territory.
Zane Jaggers fielded the kick for the Chieftains. Number 11, Elijah Harrison checking in the game for the Chieftains. Up front for the Tornadoes, Owen Gray, Jackson Bolton, and I'll get to the rest of the guys in a minute. Linebacker, you got Bryson Kelly in motion. Handoff to 18. He breaks. He's got some running room. He makes a big run. He makes it out to about the, 32, Gene?
Right at the 35-yard line, out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Jonathan Chavez there.
32, 35, whatever it takes.
Yeah. That's a big hole right there, Tom. We're going to have to fill that up. I don't know. It looked like they got a blocker out there on our linebacker there and broke free.
Sealed that corner, and we're going to fight through that. And this is a team that went to the semis last year, as we said earlier, and they are no stranger to gaining yardage. So 1st and 10, man in motion, quarterback keeper.
That's 11.
Off to the right.
That's Harrison.
Elijah Harrison on the carry.
He got 17 yards there without getting touched. So we got to come up there and fill that. I was hoping that. I think Drumright's going to take an early timeout here to settle things down a little bit. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back to Tornado football in just a minute.
Is it time?
All right, we're back to Wetumka here. 1st and 10 for Wetumka. Inside the Drumright 20-yard line. Harrison's still the quarterback.
That's to 18 Alford. Flag down on the play. Looks like he got close to the first down, Gene.
Yeah, I think he got the first down, but I think we got a little hole going on here on 52 red. That's what happened. So
By by his body posture, I'd say you're correct.
I'm glad that happened because that's the most positive thing we've had happen so far. We got to change that trend.
Yeah. But you see Coach quickly call a timeout saying, guys, that we're here, right?
Yeah, but
the
problem with that is that they still got to the outside there. We're going to have to steal that outside.
I know. We're going to make them, looks like we're going to have pick and choose whether we'll shut the run down or make them try to pass with a quarterback that doesn't normally play quarterback. So, first and 20.
And we got some penetration there. Got to make a tackle. That's a lot better job by the Tornado defense there. Bryson Kelly on the tackle there. Oh, that was Jonathan Bolton on the tackle. I'm sorry.
Madison Alford on the carry for the Chieftains. And I never did get through who all played D-line, but the one I didn't name was Chase Blowers. So Bolton, Blowers, and
Gray
up on the front line. So we hope they can get some push.
Here comes a pass for the
quarterback. Has a little protection now. He's scrambling. Gets pressure.
There you go. Nice finish by Bolton.
Yeah, Owen Gray out there first. Got a little hand on him. Slowed him down. And Jackson hustled out there and finished him off.
That's a good job by our D-line right there pursuing, making a play. That's the kind of stuff we need to do right here on third down. Try to get off the field here. Get them off the field.
Right. I mean, take advantage of that penalty. Now they got 3rd and 14. Now, look, the way they ran the ball, they could do that again. But you really look for them to pass here, don't you? With twins right?
You would think so, but the way they've been rushing the ball.
Go off the left side?
Yeah.
There's the guy in motion, just the same play there's the flag.
A little false start on them. That'll back them up 5 more yards. That'll give us an advantage there, too. Now they may have to throw a little bit unless they go for it, which they probably will anyway, seeing them kick in the warm-up.
Anything in 8-man football, it seems like anything inside your 40 is not going to be a punt. Doesn't usually end in a punt, I'll put it that way, right?
Exactly.
So 3rd and 19. 3rd and 19.
If you're looking at Drumright's body language, it looks like they're just waiting for something big to happen. So let's make it happen right here. Let's get something in the backfield, make a tackle, make them make a play on 4th down.
Elijah Harrison at quarterback, number 11. 4 in motion.
I think we got another false start.
Yep. That's the referee in you.
Yeah.
It's good to have you up here, man.
About 10 more of those and we'll have a safety.
You're a predictor. You can predict that stuff because you've only been an official for 33 years, right?
It's been a while. I'm enjoying this gig now, though.
Right.
All right, we need to know the down and distance here and make sure that we don't get beat deep and keep them in front of us here.
Joseph Moore checks in for the Chieftains out wide to the right. It is 3rd and severe, 24 yards. Handoff to Alford. Alford breaks a tackle. We didn't need that. And then we finally get a tackle out there by number 28 for us. Great play. You know him, Kevin Gooch. So he lowered the shoulder and didn't take any chances. Put him on the ground.
He got about 12 yards on that, but it still brings up 4th and 12. So
4th and, they say 15 over there, but
I'm looking at the sticks. I went to Drumright schools, but that looks like 12 to me.
They just changed it. They heard you. They heard you.
And we're so close together, they probably did.
Yeah, they break the huddle.
We need to stop right here, guys.
Harrison at quarterback, Alford at running back. Wide out split right and left. Tornadoes bring 3-man rush.
Make a play, 7. Atta-baby, 7.
Nice play. Almost picked off right there.
Cole Gregory back there along with Jonathan Chavez knocked that ball down.
Being where you need to be.
I know they wanted to make a pick, but it's better to let that ball drop so they can get the ball to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Chavez was looking at number 5, wasn't he, after Cole
hit
it? He was like, I'm going to get that.
I know they wanted an interception, but that's a smart play, letting that hit the ground.
Yeah, you got to let it hit the ground on that.
All right, so we did our job on defense, so let's see what we can do on offense here. We only had 45 yards total yards against them last year. Let's get that on the opening drive here.
Tornado Nation, that was a win. That stop right there was a big win. It gave some confidence to these guys. Okay, Kelly in the shotgun. Spread out right, looking right. Thrown to Chavez. Oh, Jonathan Chavez on the completion for the Tornadoes. A gain of about what, Gene? 5?
Yeah, I think it was about 6. That Logan Melton was all over him there, and he still made the catch.
Yeah, and
good throw, good catch by the Tornadoes there.
Just for a minute, I thought he was going to break it.
He didn't like much of getting gone there. So
Tanner, Willing, Jackson, Bolton, Owen Gray, all up on the line for the Tornadoes. Kelly takes a shotgun snap, rolls to his right. Got some running room, flag down in the backfield. Kelly breaks the tackle.
Go, but it's
Kelly to
back,
the 40,
guys.
the 30, the 20, 10. We can do that dirty laundry. He won't be caught. That's pay dirt. Bryson Kelly. We have a flag down. It was in the backfield. Gene, any ideas?
It's a holding call. Well, we know we have officials here tonight because they have made their presence known.
You've always told me, Gene, they don't need to be the game. They just need to call the game.
Yeah, well, I think what they did was that they called a couple on the home team, so they're going to call one on the visiting team.
And you told me though, now that hold, if that was a hold, it had a difference in the play, correct?
Yeah, it did. It was at the point of attack. Yeah.
It let Bryson get outside.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't have anything to do, you probably don't need to call it, right?
Yeah, most officials don't call it. There are some that do, but that one was probably there, so we'll give it to them on that one.
So Drumright know they can do it. They know they can do this, and they got the confidence right now. Last year, Drumright gained 46 yards on the Chieftains total, and Gary's running our camera. He does the announcing at Drumright. It looks different, doesn't it, so far, Gary? Yeah, he shook his head yes. So anyway, we got Bryson in the shotgun, single back. Looks, has the time, pass out in the flats to Jackson Mock on the reception for the Tornadoes, brought down by number 11
Harrison,
for the Chieftains.
Elijah Harrison on the tackle there. That's good catch, good run. Brings up 3rd down and 12 for us here.
And good open field tackle by them because he's a hard back to bring down, one guy. 3rd and 13. Hey, it may be Gooch time. It may be Chavez time, right?
It may be just get the first down time.
Any way you want it.
Yes,
any way you can. Old Journey song. What was that song? Any way you
I
like
don't know.
it?
Don't sing it, though.
I'm not. I was in 10 tones, but I wasn't any good.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. Drumright's taking their second time out of the half.
Got to thank Miss Branch for that.
So with 7:40 left in the first quarter, it's scoreless here. We'll be back to Tornado football in just a minute.
Your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative.
All right, we're back here at Wetumka, 3rd down and 13 for the Tornadoes.
Shotgun, one back, rolls to his right, sees an opening, got an opening.
Oh, he's got a chance to score.
Tackle. Oh, here we go.
Come on, Bryson, kick it in, Bryson.
Kick it. One more. Don't look back, buddy. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling.
Out of kid, he's gone. Touchdown, Drumright Tornadoes.
All the way to the barn, Bryson Kelly. I love it. Want some more of it. No flags down. So, Tornadoes.
That's an 82-yard jaunt.
Yeah, and he was untouched.
Or 72-yard jaunt, one of the two. I don't remember where they were.
Untouched when he first got started, and that gave him all. That's all Bryson needs. You give him about 10 steps, and he's going to make you pay every time. No one wants to get in front of that freight train. Good blocking on the edge by Cole Gregory. Out this week is Cole's brother, Cody, and we hope for him to have a speedy recovery. From all I've heard, he's well on his way. So
we're going for 2 right here. This important 2-point conversion. Every chance you get to score here.
2 wide receivers. Kelly rolls to his right.
He's open.
He's got a man open. Just a little bit out of outstretched arms of Cole Gregory. He was intended for number 7.
Oh, Bryson's mad at himself. He had him wide open.
Yeah.
He'll make it up next time, but he's hard on himself. He's a competitor for sure.
Yeah.
All right, with 7:28 left in the first quarter, Drumright Tornadoes lead Wetumka 6-0. We'll be right back with Tornado football after a break.
Marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now,
Welcome back to Wetumka. Drumright's about to kick off with Cole Gregory. It's important we go down here and keep this momentum, stay in our lanes, make the tackle here. Don't give them any momentum.
Yeah, we got to build on this. Now the boys, the players got to have onside kick, recovery. There it is, Drumright.
Yeah, we got it.
I believe it's number 81, Jonathan Chavez.
No. It's number 10.
There we go. We mentioned
Gavin Bremer with the recovery. Great play by the Tornadoes there. It bounced off number 11 for Wetumka, right to Gavin Bremer, who was right on the spot, got the recovery and gives Drumright the ball, and we get to continue our momentum inside Wetumka territory.
Yeah, that was great awareness on Bremer.
That was good. That was great on Drumright's part there. Great execution.
Yeah, and this could really give us what we need to carry on that mow.
Yeah, let's just be smart about it here.
Got twins right. Kelly takes a snap from Bolton. Looks to his right. Throws out to Cole Gregory. Brought down immediately.
He's fumbled.
Ball's on the ground. I believe he recovered it, Gene.
No, I think they got it.
He had it for a minute.
I think Red got it, but I hope we don't. I hope I'm wrong. I'm wrong again. That's good. I like to be wrong in that situation.
You're wrong again.
Second down. Tornadoes got a break right there. We got to hold on to that ball.
Yes.
Great catch. I love the effort. Just got to hold on to it.
And I don't know whether it was Cole or Owen Gray that made that recovery, but they were both out there.
Yeah, we got it back, and that's important. So we just cannot afford to shoot ourselves in the foot.
2nd and 20. Let's get something back. Chavez spread out to the left. Mock in the backfield. Kelly takes a snap. Hands off to Mock. Mock breaks a tackle. He had a good hole up there. He broke one tackle, and I think that was a gain of about 6.
Almost
right?
6, yep. I think you're right. Close to 5 or 6 there. That'll bring a third down and about 14 for the Tornadoes right at midfield, just inside midfield.
I believe number 7, Logan Melton, was on the tackle for the Chieftains.
You're going to hear that name from them a lot. He's their leading tackler, so got to put a block on him.
So Chavez split out to the left. Kelly takes it. Whoop! There we go. We got a little movement. Hope it's on them.
It's the freeze play. It's against Wetumka. We're going to get 5 quick yards on that.
We love that.
We love it. They hate it.
So that brings up 3rd and 9, correct?
I believe you're right.
Everybody gets one right one time. They break the huddle.
Same formation here.
Looking over to the right, getting some info from Coach. Kelly takes a snap, goes right up the middle.
Not much blocking there on that play. He maybe gained a half a yard there.
And they brought everybody, it seemed like.
Yeah, so going to bring up 4th down. Do we do field position here, or do we go for it right here?
Go.
Okay, let's see what Coach decides.
We did not get a yard on that play. So we're going to go for it here. Alford on the tackle, number 18, I believe, for the Chieftains. Now we got him. So we got
looks like we make
Gooch out to the right.
Yeah,
Twins.
that's what we got.
Oh, there's the punt. Quick punt. Going to get good field position
roll,
out of
baby,
this.
roll.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
There we go.
There he goes.
That'll be down at the 8-yard line of Wetumka, so that's going to flip the field position, put our defense in a good spot.
Kevin Gooch hustles down there along with Cole Gregory, number 7, 28 and 7 on that coverage for the Tornadoes. And what a nice little punt.
Little quick kick
Kelly.
action.
Yeah, I like that. I really thought they were going to go for it.
Well, maybe they thought that too. They didn't have anybody back.
But you called that. You called that when they got up on the line of scrimmage. You got on that. Good call.
I just think that's good play. Smart football.
Defensively, we've got Bryson Kelly at linebacker. Back at the corner positions, we've got Cole Gregory and Jonathan Chavez. I'm sorry, they're at safety. Mock and Gooch are at the corners. 4 was in motion. Handoff to Alford.
That's what.
Flag on the play.
I was going to call that, but I'm glad he did. He had a little block in the back there.
It's a lot easier to block people when they can't see you.
Yeah, when you broke down to break a tackle and he comes to hit you in the back, that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be about half the distance to the goal. That's probably going to put us about the 4.5-yard line.
Elijah Harris checks in the game for the Chieftains and for the Tornadoes. Number 48, Mr. Creekmore.
Just inside the 5-yard line. You know, we were hoping that Wetumka would help us a little bit, and they have, so let's take advantage of that.
We're going heavy up front. We got 3 down. Got 8 people in the line of scrimmage. Alford keeps the ball. Didn't break
Great
it. He got
open field tackle by Cole Gregory right there.
That's the way you do it.
And got him down.
That's the way you do it.
Yeah, good job by Cole there, coming up and filling at his corner position. Bring up 2nd down and 4.
So we talked about depth this year, and I don't know. We both played for Drumright. We've watched a lot of Drumright football, but not before have you had to be able, your middle linebacker, go take a rest and have somebody come in like Chase Creekmore and the productivity still be there.
Yeah, it's a plus.
Yeah,
young man's been playing well this year too. He deserves some playing time.
2nd down.
There's another hold that they didn't call.
He broke a tackle. Cole,
get him down, guys.
Cole hung him up a little bit and gave people time to get there. 75, Jackson Bolton. Anybody else on that play?
Host of Tornadoes there. We're just going to have to wrap him up a little bit better. We're there making the play. We just got to put him down on the ground.
So they got enough for a 1st and 10 out of that. 3:48 left to go in the first.
Well, they're doing what we said we wanted them to do. Put a long drive together. That's what we don't want them to score quick.
Right.
So if they do score, it's going to have to take some time off the clock.
Gray, Willing, and Blower with a hand down for the Tornadoes out on the sides. Gooch and Mock up the middle. Alford, the ball carrier. Gain of about 5.
Blowers and Mock on the tackle for the Tornadoes there.
The problem with that tackle is they're making it 5 yards down the field.
Yeah, he's not getting touched until he gets about 5 yards, and then he still gains 7. But that's okay. We're just keeping him in front. I mean, you know, we're not down there making a tackle. Those guys are pretty good. That guy that's running the football is usually number 34, who's the running back. So the quarterback's out, so they just changed numbers and a little trickery trying to throw everybody off. But that's the running back, the starting running back, wearing a different number.
Right. So there's the snap.
Harrison.
2nd down. Flag on the play.
2 of them.
Willing and Mock out to make the tackle for the Tornadoes. That's great hustle by Willing. Tanner comes all the way out here. He doesn't quit on the play.
Yeah, he had to run the angle down to get him out of bounds.
You see a lot of defensive linemen, you know, once they get past the line of scrimmage, they just kind of say that's somebody else's deal.
Yeah.
Well, if he does that, this guy might take it to the house because he's the one that made initial contact. Great effort. That penalty is going to hurt the Chieftains. That's a 2nd and 13 coming up for them. Now this is just like the first possession they had, Gene. We've got to take advantage of their mistakes.
Every chance we got to get them off the field. by penalty or by stopping them. That's what we have to do.
We got to be disruptive.
I think Wetumka is going to take their first time out of the half, so we'll take a break with them. We'll be back with Tornado Football in just a minute.
Make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
We're back here in Wetumka. Wetumka has the ball second down and 13 from their own 25, or just outside their 25-yard line. Harrison, the quarterback, takes a snap and hands to Alford. 2 missed tackles. Now we finally converge on him, and there's 4 Tornadoes on the play.
That's
Willing, Gooch, Kelly, and Blowers on that play, I believe.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we've been wanting.
Alfred's slow getting up. Looks like his left knee's giving him some problems. He says he just shakes it off, said, "I'm good, I'm coming back in there." That's one tough kid. So he had like 1,200 yards last year and 12 touchdowns. So he's used to playing in big games, getting a lot of yardage. Harrison's still the quarterback, and Alford's in the backfield. Oh, come up and make that play.
Oh, almost an interception, but it was a completion. Number 4's got it.
That's Zach Williams. He's going to go the distance.
Zach Williams for the Chieftains. Game of inches, right, Gene?
Yeah, we were just right there on good coverage and just missed the knockdown. Couldn't bring him down with our other hand. He broke the tackle. We couldn't get the pursuit.
I mean, I know you can see it on your Squirtle TV. I know you can see it, but to me that was I mean, it couldn't have been any closer. He was in position and just a little bit over his hand. So
yeah, Cole was in perfect position.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how it missed his hand anyway.
I don't either.
Let's just keep him out of the end zone here, right here, and keep this thing knotted up.
Logan Melton checking in the game for the Chieftains. Watch for Zach Williams out at wide receiver. They hand it off to Alford.
Yeah,
extra point attempt. No good.
We've got the whole hee-haw gang in there on the tackle there. Whole team was in there, Tornadoes that time.
Blowers, Mock, Willing. I could go on. I mean, Creekmore, all of them.
Well, we knew it was going to be this way, and we was hoping it was going to be, well, with the attitude that we have and the team we have, we expect it.
It should be
you got to be expected.
Right.
So we got to have that mindset, but did Wetumka think that we were going to come down here and do this? Probably not.
Well, they scheduled us at homecoming.
Right, but their quarterback being out, I mean, I know that brings their daubers down a little bit, but, you know, good teams overcome. You know, they're quarterfinalists last year, so.
Well, and listen, their coaching staff had probably told these guys, but you've been in high school too, and you know, you beat a team like they held us to 46 yards last year, and you beat that team like that, and you go, yeah, you know. Well, maybe you believe now, right?
Right.
So, this ain't the same old team that you lined up against last year.
No, here's where my opening comments come into play. We had a couple of negative plays there. They scored a touchdown. How do we respond? Do we come out and punch them back in the mouth, or do we take it again? So I think with this senior team that we have, I think we're better off just going and punching back here. We'll see what happens.
That's right. I like the way we've responded so far.
Well, we hadn't had any adversity. We have now, so let's see what happens.
And this is the first time this year we've been tested.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's great to get those victories, but this is the first real opponent we've played.
Okay, back deep to receive the kick for the Tornadoes. Bryson Kelly, number 1.
They've got the old ball laying on the ground here. Let's see what they do.
Nick Lewis doing the kicking for the Chieftains. It looks like they're set up for onside, doesn't it?
It's definitely
and
onside.
It is. Get that. There you go. Kevin Gooch, number 28, Mr. Surehands. He sure made a great catch last week on the sidelines, one-handed in the air.
Yeah, Kevin's been impressive this year. That was a good play to get on that. That's if anybody's ever done that, it's hard to get on that thing. But when you're Wetumka, you take a chance of kicking that short and giving Drumright great field position, and we're right at midfield to open our series here.
So it looks to me up on the line we've got Bolton, Willing, Blower, and Owen Gray. In the backfield, Kelly and Mock split out Gooch and Gregory puts a move on him. He's there.
He got
it. The ball's there.
Go,
completion.
Go.
No flag.
He's in.
Touchdown.
Tornado.
How you like that, Tornado Nation?
Sorry, Tony. I'm a little excited.
Go if you got it.
I'm sorry. I'm just excited.
No, take it. I am too, man. I love it.
That was great double move. Corner bit on the double move. He's open. Kelly hit him on the stride. Cole hauled it in and outrun the opponent for the touchdown.
I mean, that double move just left him. He just left him in his tracks, right?
Oh, yeah, it was a great move. That corner, like I said last week, when you see the big number on your jersey, that's never a good thing.
Yeah, and so that is a 50-yard touchdown pass from Bryson Kelly to Cole Gregory. Puts the Tornadoes up right now, 12-6, and they're going to go for the two-point conversion with 1:27 in the first. We got wide out. Gooch is out, spread out to the right.
Cole Gregory, the other receiver.
Creekmore lead blocker. Kelly takes it right up behind Creekmore. That's good. And Tornadoes are on top right now, 14-6. Like I said, with 1:27 in the first.
We'll keep it right here. We talk a little bit about that momentum. That's a great play by us to seize the momentum back. After they score, we would come right back and scored on them. Let's see how they respond. We've played well so far, Tony. I was hoping we would. I knew we were capable of it. I just think that we need to continue this, and good things will happen. We just need to quit. Don't give them any penalties and no turnovers, and make them go the distance a long ways for touchdowns. We'll be good.
Yeah, I know too, and that belief factor. We knew the Tornadoes this year had what it takes to compete, right?
Yes.
The calls being made from the sidelines, the sweat in practice, and now the sweat you put off in that weight room is paying off. We got some student athletes that changed their bodies over the summer.
Yeah.
And now they believe, I believe.
Well, the thing you got to realize, and they got to realize too, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
4 quarters, baby.
Yep, it's a marathon. We got a lot of football left.
But you take last year's game and you look at this year's game, and you got basically the same scenario, same players, right? For them and us, except they've got their quarterback out, but his brother's doing a good job there.
Well, he's just running the football.
Yeah.
Harrison's the one that's playing quarterback, so we'll see. All right, we kicked it onside last time. We'll see what Cole does here on this kick.
Williams back deep to take the ball for the Chieftains, but it's an onside kick. Did not roll.
Did not go 10 yards.
Didn't go 10.
So they're going to take over inside Drumright's territory at Drumright 49-yard line to start their series here. That was a great idea. We just need to let that thing go 10 yards and race them to the football. Or kick it deep, yeah, one of the two.
I understand why they do that, but...
So they're tacking on a five-yard penalty for kicking the ball out of bounds, so it's going to be at the, 44-yard line?
Kevin Gooch is on the left side. He's going to be covering Williams, and that guy has got some skill. Cole Gregory will be at the safety position on this side. Fake the handoff. He keeps it, number 11, off to the left side. Brought down by Jackson Mock.
That's Chavez on the tackle from the safety position, yeah.
Jonathan Chavez, I'm sorry.
He cut him down. I'd like to see him wrap him up more, but he got him down. That's all that matters.
Going to bring up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 6. No, 2nd and 4. They got 6, I'm sorry. 1
minute, under 1 minute in the first.
If you guys can see the clouds out there, I haven't seen them in forever, but they look like rain clouds. I'm not sure. We hadn't had him for so long.
Right. 2nd and 4. Looks like some movement up front, but Alford takes it, makes a guy miss, still on his feet.
He's gone.
Inside the 5, he scores.
That guy can make things happen. He runs just as good with 18 as he does 34 on his jersey, I guess.
Yeah, 5'11", 195, right, Gene?
Yeah.
And so it looks like they may be going for 2 here. I seen in pregame they had practiced kicking, but I don't know if it'll come down to that. Do they have extra on the field? Nope, they got 8. So they got wide out right and left. Alford in the backfield. Quarterback hands off to Alford, and
we've got him.
Boyd's one tackler.
We've got to make a tackle, guys.
Uncharacteristic. He gets the corner for the extra point. Uncharacteristic of us, our heads are down when we're tackling.
We had him at the 15-yard line. He breaks 2 tackles, runs to his left and scores. I mean, but we can only hope that he gets worn out by the time the game's over.
Well, for 2 games though, we've tackled seeing what we're tackling. In this game, I've seen several heads down, looking at the grass before we hit them.
Well, I mean, to be honest,
speed of the game.
It's a little different opponent than what they've seen. You couldn't combine Drumright's first 2 opponents and make it look like Wetumka. So.
No, I understand that, but those fundamental, don't lose that. We was doing so well with that, and you got to see what you're hitting. I don't care if it's them or if it's Earl Campbell running the ball. You got to see it.
Well, it's going to be back and forth. You got to love 8-man football. That's what it's about. Just back and forth, back and forth. So let's see how we respond to that. Their response. So both teams in the last 2 possessions have had the ball at their opponent's 49-yard line and go score. So let's see if they kick it deep or continue to do the onside kick action. You talk about Wetumka, they've got 20 kids on the roster, and out of those 20, 12 of those are seniors. So they've been around, played a lot of football. So they're going to respond. So us having our 8 seniors, we're going to have to do the same thing. So
believe it or not, there's still 37 seconds left in this quarter. So, hey, maybe the Tornadoes take one back.
Yeah, we can score. He's got the ball laying flat on the ground again. There may be a tee there, but we know he's not going to kick it deep.
Lewis is going to do the kicking. Yeah, the ball's on the ground. It's going to be onside. Tornadoes are ready for it. Look at that posture. They're showing it. Back deep is Bryson Kelly. It's not going to roll 10 yards. That's going to be good for us. Right? We can
as soon as they down it, now it's going to be on. We're going to have the ball 1st and 10 on their 45-yard line going in.
Yeah, +5.
Yep. No, it didn't go out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, if it went out of bounds, it would have been +5.
But even you're the official, so I'm asking you. So if you don't kick the ball 10 yards, it's not a penalty?
Mm-mm.
Huh.
No.
You just can't touch it until it rolls 10 yards.
Well, they can touch it. You can touch it. Anybody can touch it.
Well, yeah, but
if the defense touches it, it's first touching.
Right.
And it's their ball there where they touched it, no matter what happens, unless there's a penalty.
Either way we go, Tornadoes fourth on the 45 with good field position, 1st and 10. Breaking the huddle with 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Doubles out here to the left.
Yeah, Gooch and Chavez.
That's
that
correct.
Right? Creekmore in the backfield, lead blocker. Kelly brought down no gain on the play. On the play for the Chieftains, number 32, and he is a handful.
Yeah, Philip Ross.
Yeah, Philip Ross, thank you.
That kid we were talking about.
Pregame.
Yeah, pregame. He's a big, good-sized kid. They've got some beef up on the line in 77, just a sophomore, but, he's every bit of 280 pounds. So.
And, as the season goes on, we see a little bit of different wrinkle from the Tornadoes that we haven't seen prior, and that's good coaching. Show everything you don't need to. But that's the first time we've seen Creekmore lead blocking.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we've got Jackson Mock back in the game, in the backfield with Kelly.
That's going to end the first quarter. Well, with the end of the first quarter, the score's tied 14-14. We've got a barn burner here at Wetumka. So We'll be back with Drumright. Will have 2nd and 10 at the Wetumka 45. We'll be back at the start of the second quarter in just a second. You're listening to Drumright Tornadoes football on Squirtle.
Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
We're back for the start of the second quarter here.
New quarter, second quarter, 14 all. Kelly's pass was complete. Kevin Gooch.
Fighting for more yardage there. Picked up 5 yards, a little over 5 on that play. Uh-oh. I hope that's just not on us talking. I hope that's on them talking. This would not be a good time to get a penalty.
No. 32, Philip Ross was out there on the play for the Chieftains.
Dead ball and sportsmanlike against us. That's going to cost us the down and 15 yards. I like the aggressiveness. I don't know if he said anything or not, but he needs to be wary now that if he gets another one, that he could be ejected. So we've got to keep our heads. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 20.
They got second over there, so
No,
they got 3rd now. They're a little bit behind you now.
I'm ahead of them.
Twins left. Kelly takes a snap, looks to throw, got a man open.
Oh my gosh, that would have been
for
great.
Gooch.
Tip, catch, and run for a score, but we probably got a punt here for sure now.
More out there on the coverage, if there was coverage. He was just a little high.
Yeah.
It hit the hands, though. Jackson Mock checks out of the game for the Tornadoes.
Punt formation. Looks a lot like our
Twins right.
Our regular formation. Quick kick.
Quick kick by Kelly.
That's not going to. Oh, he's going to put it out right there. Awesome. I like that better. I thought it went out a little further downfield, but we'll take it every chance we get. That'll be Drumright or Wetumka taking over at their own 38-yard line.
11:40 left to go in the second. Score: Tornadoes 14, Chieftains 14.
We need to make a stop right here. This is probably the most important series of the game right here. They've got all the momentum. See if we can't get it back right here.
Moore, Lewis, and Crouch checks in the game for the Chieftains. They got wide right and left, back in the backfield with the quarterback. He looks to throw.
Oh, get it.
Intercept. Oh, man, I jinxed him. I called it early, but Kevin had his hands on that. He's in good position.
I think, was that Joseph Moore on they're throwing it to? I can't. Yeah, number 6.
Yeah.
He made a good play there, knocking it down, or Kevin would have had that one.
Yeah, Kevin Gooch on the coverage for the Tornadoes.
Coach was out there telling him to go towards the ball, and he'd have had it. Old basketball move there.
Mm-hmm.
That's great coverage, though. Knocked the ball down.
Second 10 for the Chieftains. Oh, sorry, Gene.
Oh, that's okay.
Second 10 for the Chieftains. Split right and left. Rolls to his
Option
right.
Play, dadgummit.
He keeps it. He's brought down by a host of Tornadoes out there on the play for the Tornadoes. Number 1, Bryson Kelly. Big Jackson Bolton was also out there, and Owen Gray hustled out there. And Kevin Gooch, number 28.
Well, so far it's been all business on this. That's good. We got them in 3rd and 7 here.
Zach Williams checks in the game, number 4 for the Chieftains.
Got to keep an eye on him. He's already scored that long touchdown.
3rd and 7.
Not let him get behind us here.
He's in the slot. They got more wide out.
Jet sweep.
Jet sweep. And we're on it.
Oh, Chase Bowers was the first one to meet him there. He wasn't fooled on. He stayed at home, made the tackle. Good job by Chase Bowers there.
Yeah, and really good wrap-up. Pursuing from the side, comes in, eyes up, sees what he's tackling,
Wrapped him up and took him down, exactly.
That's the way we like it. It's 4th and 7. There'll be no punt.
Oh, I think 5's going to punt here.
You think they'll swib it?
We got a legal substitution. You got to call that.
Yeah. Phillip
he
Ross
came in and
out.
never reported inside the numbers.
Pretty good punt by the Chieftains. We got it back here. Jonathan takes it to the left. Makes a few tackles. Lowers his shoulder. He's dragging him, fumbling.
And he got late hit out of bounds.
And we got a possible late hit out of bounds.
Oh, I promise you that's what it is. we got fouls on both teams, but that one on the sidelines a dead ball foul.
Yeah. And Jonathan Chavez looks the ball in, catches it, and then runs.
That's
fundamental.
Yeah.
And lowers that shoulder and makes him pay, does he not? He put the hurt on him.
Got a block in the back on the Tornadoes on the return. And then a personal foul, late hit, dead ball. So they're going to mark off 10 for us and then 15 on them.
15, we'll get 5 out of that deal.
Yeah.
I like that banking. Don't you?
Yeah.
We'll take 5.
You should be in accounting.
Yeah, we could have had 15, though.
20, 40, 60, I don't know.
Whatever it takes. I'm not very good with the math. But we'll that's a blast from our past. I think Terry Ruckman and some of them guys out there that know what we're talking about. But, hey, that's the other people that's watching us from Illinois. Terry and Amy Ruckman, graduates of Drumright, both played and graduated from Drumright. They sent me a text saying they'd be watching.
Is you going to mention our buddy there in Glenpool, America?
Pardon me? Yeah, I'm going to get to him in a minute. I guess I can do it right now. We got a little time. So another graduates, Pat Burden, Renee Burden, living in Glenpool, America. They're watching out there. They both played sports, graduated from Drumright. Both highly touted athletes, both of them really good. So we're glad to be able to bring this broadcast to them. So we got first down, Tornadoes. Kelly keeps it, breaks a tackle, picks up maybe 4.
Still fighting for more yardage.
Ross on the play for the Chieftains.
He wouldn't be denied there. Almost got 5 yards there.
Yeah.
I think he lost his lid there. His helmet came off. They're going to probably make him go out of play.
Number 77, Gordon. Big guy, sophomore, in the middle for the Chieftains. He's a mountain in there, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
You can't go over him, but you can maybe go around him.
Kind of like a high-pressure system, right? And everything goes around him, doesn't go through him.
Right.
Bryson's going to have to come off for one play for losing his helmet, so Kevin Gooch will probably go in and take a snap here.
In the past, it's been Kevin. 9-4-13 left to go in the second. Tornadoes 14, Chieftains 14.
We've got doubles to the right here, Cole Gregory and Chavez. Drumright's going to call their final timeout of the half. We'll take it with them. With 9 minutes exactly left in the second quarter, scores Drumright 14, Wetumka 14. We'll be back to Tornado football after this.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AM.
All right, we're back. Drumright's got the ball here, 2nd and 6 from the 46-yard line, going out to the scoreboard here. Gooch takes the snap. He's got some room.
Got the first down. Kevin Gooch on the carry. That's just a direct quarterback.
That's a 9-yard pickup.
Up the gut.
He's got 77. Looks like he's injured there on the play for Wetumka. Hope he's not too bad injured, but he's acts like he's in pretty good pain there. Got his helmet off.
Yeah, we're hoping for the best for that.
I hate to see anybody get injured. We'll take a break, tell you how that comes out, and make sure this young man's okay when we get back. So
Kyler Gordon, the injured player for the Chieftains.
All right, we'll be back in Tornado Football and Squirtle.
G Today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than...
We're back to Wetumka. Tornadoes got the ball 1st and 10 at the Wetumka 45-yard line.
8:37 in the second. Trips right. Kelly takes a snap up the middle. Got some good running
block right there.
He's possibly gone. He's got one man to beat, and he got a hand on him, got him out of bounds. Offered on the play for the Chieftains, but
he had the angle, or he would have been gone.
Oh yeah, and what a play by Kelly. I mean, yeah, he had a big hole over there. They opened up a nice size hole. The line did, but he has great vision. We say that every week.
A lot of kids don't have that. You either got it or you don't.
It seems like he has a great sense of where players are. So we got trips out.
He's patient, too. I'm sorry. He's patient.
Yeah. Trips out to the left. First down for the Tornadoes. Kelly takes a snap up the middle. Met pretty fast.
Yeah, that was
32. Ross?
Yeah, he's everywhere on defense.
He's everywhere. That guy, he's coming up from the linebacker position, isn't he? At the linebacker, or is he on the D-line?
I think he's DN.
Okay. Well, we gotta know his number. That's gonna bring up 2nd and 10 for the Tornadoes. Kevin Gooch, number 28. Cole Gregory, number 7, checks into the game. Right now, I guess we got 8. I thought we might have had more. We got Trips. Now we got Mont goes in the
Trips left. Yep.
Trips left. Yeah. Kelly takes a snap from Bolton, throws it out there to Kevin Gooch, number 28. He's got the corner, puts on a little shake and bake move. He gets in.
Did he stay in bounds?
I hope so.
They say yes. He's
sir.
in. Touchdown, Tornadoes.
I never doubted you, Kevin.
Hey, he was tiptoeing the sideline there.
He did.
That's a great athletic move by Kevin Gooch. Quick pass out there in the flat to him, and
he Johnny Cash
did the rest.
He walked the line, didn't he?
He sure did. I could hear him singing it. That'll bring the score, your Tornadoes 20, Wetumka 14, with 7:23 left in the second quarter. Drumright's going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, if I was in Vegas, I'd say we go 2. I mean, we have all year. So we got a wide receiver right and left. Kelly takes a snap from Bolton, rolls to his left, looks to throw. Now he takes it down, and he gets in.
Oh, he's in right inside the pylon.
He's in with an explanation point out there that was going to make the tackle, Zach Williams, but Mr. Kelly lowered his shoulder and said, "Not today, boy." Right?
That's right.
7:23 in the second. Your Tornadoes 22, Chieftains 14.
We'll be back with the kickoff. You're listening to Tornado Football on Drumright Tornadoes TV on Squirtle.
$10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
All right, we're back to Wetumka, Oklahoma. Drumright's about to receive the kickoff. Tony?
Yeah, we got, I believe Cole Gregory getting ready to do the kicking for the Tornadoes, right?
Yes, sir.
Give a shout out to my cousins watching it from Drumright, Mike and Sherry Matherly.
Hey, Mike.
And my wife, Dana, helped get them hooked up with Squirtle just a while ago. So welcome to the game. You're going to like what you're seeing. A lot of fight in the Tornadoes. Short kick.
Picked up by Zane Jaggers. That was a line drive.
Cole Gregory and number 22. There he is.
Garrett
Collins. He, like we said in pregame, Collins on special teams.
There he is again.
Shows up, shows out.
Right on cue.
7:18 left to go in the second. So
they're taking over at the 42-yard line. Their own territory here.
Got wideouts right and left, single backfield, handoff to Alford. He's got a little bit of running room. He's picking and choosing his spots, missed a couple of tackles. Now he's brought down. On the play over there, he turned on me. I can't see it. 28, Kevin Gooch.
Bryson Kelly also.
Yeah, number 1.
He's
Bryson Kelly.
I think Alford was a little upset there, but it was still going. He was still fighting for yards, and
yeah,
he might have thought he got hit late, but
Kelly came in there and finished it. Okay, second down and 7 for the Chieftains. Single backfield, shotgun formation, snap, rolls to his left. There's a tackle for a block out there on Jackson on Jackson Mock. That was just straight up tackle out there in the open field.
It's either that or they were dancing, and I don't hear no music. So.
Well, you don't have a dance partner out there, and that's a little open field that should have been a banana thrown, right?
Yeah, should have been, but
dirty laundry. They're
going to miss some.
Yeah, but that was right by the play.
That means they owe us one. They're going to have to miss one on us now.
Better them than me. I don't like that officiating, so I don't mount too much.
Kind of helps when you can see a little bit, doesn't it?
It picks up the first down though, and that penalty would have cost them. So they got split receivers right and left. Quarterback takes it. He's
Chase Blowers.
That's the penetration we're talking about. We're looking for, and we got.
That's Blowers and Owen Gray on that play.
Yeah.
Our D-line came through there, got the penetration, and Chase got him down on the ground. It was mentioned to me by Gary Todd here that it looks like that these guys from Wetumka may be getting a little winded. This is our third game, and this is only their second game, so they may not be in perfect shape yet. But
yeah.
It's a long way to go. They're putting their hands on their hips and stuff. We'll see what happens.
Second and 12. They got split wide receivers right and left. Shotgun formation. Handoff now to he's looking to pass. He's got a man open. Got some separation. Incomplete.
What a break by the Tornadoes. He was behind us, and it went right through his hands.
Pass intended for Zach Williams on the play out there for the Tornadoes. Number 81, Jonathan Chavez.
Win these type of games, you got to be good, but you got to be lucky too. And we'll take that luck right there on that one. We'll take that all day.
Right, they bought that They bought that up front. They came up front.
They've been running that play. Yeah, it's hard to not bite on that, you know.
Yeah, they bit on it. So it's third and 12 again, Tornado Nation, and we got wideouts right and left. Shotgun, man in the backfield, handoff again, up the middle, and it looks like, whoa, he's brought down right there. And as a host of Tornadoes, we had Jackson Mock, Jonathan Chavez, Jackson Bolton.
And Mr. Cole Gregory also stuck his nose in there.
And Cole Gregory. So they both met at the ball. They all met at the ball carrier there. And I believe Bryce Kelly was in there too.
Yeah, that team tackling was important to get this kid down. Now, this kid's good runners, you'll see.
So what do you think here? Fourth and, you're in the ball game. 4th and 4. Are they going to go for it?
Oh, absolutely. They're going to hand it to 18. I promise you.
No quick punt, pooch punt. Get them down there a little deeper.
No.
Nope. Wide out split. Hand off to 18. Alford, just like Gene said. He breaks a couple of tackles and bye-bye, Mr. Alford.
When you got a player that's his caliber, like we do and Bryson Kelly, they're going to give him the ball, give their athletes a chance to do some good things. And unfortunately for us, he did.
They did. He made a good cut on about the 6 yards into that run, and it set the tone. I mean, when he made that cut, he had open field. That's why in the pregame we were talking about, hey, let's not get in it. Let's not over pursue. Let's stay in our lanes. Let's trust the other guys to make the play. And
you got to give them credit. They came out and made a good block on that, and he freed him up. He knows what to do when he sees that end zone.
100%.
So Harrison takes the snap here on the 2-point conversion. He keeps the ball this time. We're all keying on 18, and Harrison walks in for the 2-point conversion. So with 4:29 left until halftime, the score is tied up 22-22. We got a barn burner here in Wetumka. We're going to take a break, catch a breath. We'll come back with kickoff in just a minute.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process.
We're back to Wetumka here. Just an announcement. Next week the Tornadoes are at home for homecoming against the Garber Wolverines at Riddle Field. Broadcast is at pregame is at 6:45. I believe homecoming's at 6:30, isn't it, Gary? Yeah, I think homecoming's at 6:30. So come out and pack the stands for homecoming 2023.
Okay, we got 4:29 left to go in the second. Tie score with the Tornadoes and the Chieftains, 22 each. We've got a good following for a away game this far out.
We got a good crowd here on the home side too. I mean,
yeah, they do. It's their homecoming, so they showed out.
What does that mean anyway? Showed out. What's that mean?
Did something.
Oh, okay.
Didn't just clock in. Actually did some work.
Gotcha.
Get some work done.
Speaking of work, he still got that ball on the ground there. I don't know what.
That's going to be onside.
How far they can kick it.
Yeah. Nick Lewis will be doing the kicking for the Chieftains, and he's looking to his right side. Of course, we got Bryson Kelly, #1 back D, but it looks like it's going straight to
Cole Gregory.
Cole Gregory. Good hands right there.
Yes, he did. He comes up and secures it. That's a good play by Cole to make sure he gets on it, covers it up, gives the Tornadoes great field position at midfield.
50.
Yeah, at the 50. And we just need to continue what we've been doing, just pound the ball. You watch Wetumka there, their body language, they're getting a little bit more fired up about it. We need to match it.
Yeah.
Come out here and...
I also see a lot of limping and hands on the hips, so on the Chieftain side right now.
Maybe they were just checking on one another.
Maybe, Earl Campbell used to do that, and then he'd bust you for 80, right?
Yeah.
So, and Walter Payton.
Option play.
Kelly pitches it out to Mock. Mock breaks one tackle, and that looked like a horse collar. There's your dirty laundry right there.
Yes, sir. He was right on it. Hey, these officials are right on it.
They're not keeping that flag, too.
No.
They're not. No,
they may be getting paid by the flag up here in Hughes County.
They get extra.
But that one's a good one. We'll pay them for that one. Right?
They get some kind of NIL deal. They throw the flag more, they get more or something. I don't know.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty and give Tornadoes a first down.
That's huge. That's huge. And we said in pregame, we got to be clean.
Yep.
And
they've got to help us, and they have.
Right. And
the score's still tied. So.
Yeah. 4:24 left in the second. 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes. With the penalty, put it on the 34-yard line.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Up front for the Tornadoes, Owen Gray, Jackson Mock, and I believe Chase Blowers. They got Cole Gregory in on tight end. Kelly rolls to his left, throws it across the middle, hits Cole Gregory.
If they spot
I think
him,
that's enough.
I think they're going to spot him a little short.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be about a half yard short of the first down.
That's going to bring up third.
Second down and really short.
Second and a half. Completion to Cole Gregory. And like I said,
that little play's worked every time there. Put the tight end in motion.
And he's had time to do it.
Yep.
We've got Chavez split out to the right, Gregory out to the left, Mock in the backfield with Kelly. Takes a snap from Bolton, rolls to his right, got a running room, hurdles one guy, flag down on the field.
They're gonna get Chase here for a hold.
Yeah. Number 11 on the play for the Chieftains. That's Harrison. Harrison on the play. It
looked like the kid was falling down anyway, and I don't know if they both just grabbed hold of each other, but I was hoping that was the one they give back to us, but they didn't. They called it anyway, so it's going to bring up second down and about a long. Oh, that's a big penalty.
Ooh.
2nd and 11.
Number 52, Crouch checks in the game for the Chieftains. 2nd and 11, like Gene said, with 3:16 left to go in the second.
I'm impressed with the Tornadoes overcoming these penalties. They've overcome them and went and scored. So I'm impressed with that. They get some adversity and do good with it. So
I didn't get Mr. Willings' name called when I was naming the lineman a while ago. So Willings over at left tackle.
Oh, missed the block.
Pass out there to Jonathan Chavez. He lowers his head, picks up that hard yardage. And boy, did they pay for getting in his way, right?
That was a good job of lowering that shoulder and meeting that defensive back there. Now we're back where we started from. It's 3rd down and half a yard.
Next time they see Mr. Chavez coming, that's going to be a business decision to hit him at about the ankles, correct?
Yeah, but this experienced football team, I'm sure they've seen that before, so we just got to keep pounding it. I like the way Jonathan was physical, though. Man.
Yeah. I want some more of it. And that is 3rd and very short for the Tornadoes.
His progress from a year ago is amazing.
Man. Kelly up the middle, takes a snap, gets the first down. He's got running.
Go.
Can't touch that. There he goes. Bryson Kelly, touchdown, Tornadoes.
We're clean, no laundry.
No laundry.
I tell you, it's going to come down to who has the ball last, I'm afraid.
Hey, I love this, the physicality. We're going to finish those runs. We're going to finish those receptions. And if you step in front and you want some of that, you better bring it.
It's going to take more than one of you to bring me down.
Right. Well, maybe not you or I, but definitely Chavez and Kelly and the rest of the crew. Trips to the right. Kelly takes it up the middle. They got a little sweet hole there, don't they, Gene?
Yeah, he walked right in for that 2-point.
Bowden, Willing, Gray, all up there doing a good job on those extra points, and that puts your Tornadoes on top, 30-22 with 2:10 left to go in the second.
Yeah, we'll keep it here. Everything that we're seeing so far is exactly what we thought it would be. competitive contest, two good teams. Physicality, we knew that was going to be an issue. So far, so good. We should be good to go.
Just take a second, give a shout out to some of our listeners out there around the United States of America. So in California, we got Mr. Reed watching his grandson on Squirtle TV. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Reed. In Oregon, we've got aunt and uncle of Cole and Cody Gregory out there. And my wife, like I said, helped my cousin and his wife get Squirtle on over there for the first time. So thank you, honey, for that, and appreciate everything you do for me.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah, and Gene, too. I know you heard that. If you're watching from out of town, we've already said hello to Ruckmans and the Burdens, and if you're watching, get a hold of us, tell us that you're watching. I know I can't remember everybody in town, but if you got my number, you text me or you go on somehow get me on Facebook or something, just tell me you're watching. We'll give you a shout out. And
not everybody in Drumright doesn't have your phone number, Mayor?
Not yet. I'm not running for mayor. I don't know why he said that. I want to pull that statement.
All right, Cole Gregory's about to kick off for the Tornadoes here.
You got a number for the guy back deep for the Chieftains?
I believe.
Can you see it?
I believe that's number 4, Zach
Doesn't
Williams.
matter. Yeah, Zach Williams back deep, number 4, but
I believe
we got a flag down.
Offsides.
Offsides, Gene?
Probably so here.
2:10 left to go in the second. A beautiful night, play football. And, Gary Todd said it a while ago, and it's true. I've been watching their posture. There's a difference in theirs and ours. Posture means a lot of things. And they're not. They're not out of shape or anything, but I think they got a little bit more than what they thought they were going to get living in last year's game.
Yeah, absolutely. Zach Williams is the guy out there to receive.
Number 4. Is Cole
still kicking off?
Creekmore switches over. Number 44, Mr. Creekmore.
Jacob Dietrich was switching sides as well.
Yeah, Dietrich, number 24.
We need to go down and cover this.
There they go again. No, maybe not. Now they're back on the same side. I'll tell you what.
That tells me something. Creek try to kick it deep.
Yeah,
here.
And there we go. We got one deep.
He
builds it like a champ. Number 1, he gets a gap. Shoestring tackle
by Cole
Gregory.
He saved a touchdown.
Woo! That was, because if he doesn't get tripped up there, he's turn out the lights.
Yeah, he gone. Well, Wetumka's going to take over at their 48-yard line with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the half.
So I know you guys are wondering, why don't they kick it deep? Well, sometimes that's why, right? When they got athletes, you got athletes. You want to keep it out of the athletes' hands.
Yeah, that's why they give it to the best players.
We got a 3-man defensive front. Blowers, Bolton, and
screen
Owen Gray.
To Williams here.
Complete to Williams.
He kind of fumbled, but they're calling him down here, so he gained about a yard on the play.
Brought down by Kevin Gooch, number 28. And I believe Jackson Bolton was in on that, number 75.
Yeah.
Big Jackson Bolton.
The referee sitting there telling him, say, hey, you got to not hurt that guy next time.
He is 6'5", 300 pounds. We say this every week. He's coachable.
Good kid.
Oh, man. And he'll give you everything he's got.
Basketball player.
And he's going to play college somewhere.
Some football?
Oh, yeah.
Football.
Yeah. On the football. There we go. 2nd and 9 for the Chieftains flag.
There we go. They're gonna call that, hopefully. Delay a game against the Wetumka.
Like it.
Chieftains.
Love it. Want some more of it.
I think it's important that we hold them here in the last minute and 16 seconds to go in with a lead. And then we get the kickoff on top of that. So
Yeah, shotgun, single backfield twins right for the Chieftains. Takes a snap, looks, throws out to the flats.
Break
to the
down,
running
make
back.
a tackle right there.
Break.
Kelly
Yeah.
drives him out of bounds.
Kevin had him, Kevin had him in the backfield. He got loose, but we had a guy right there playing his position.
There's a
in
flag
position.
down again. I know that's a shocker.
Yeah, I believe that man that made the tackle might have been Chavez, 81. Is that
No,
right?
it was Bryce Kelly got him out
Was
of bounds.
it Bryce Kelly? I'm sorry.
Bryson got him on the
Bryson Kelly.
knocked him out of bounds.
Bryson Kelly, number 1, with 49 seconds left to go in the second. And backing him up. What was that, Gene?
As a hold, I believe.
Oh, we love that one. It's a
What was
holding.
it? Oh, illegal shift. Had 2 men in the same time moving, so without getting
okay.
set.
Well, anyway,
That don't get called very often, but
second and 14. Oh, we got a little, maybe a conference out here.
well, I was going to ask them if they were going to decline it because it'd make up 3rd and 13.
Well, it would have been third.
Now it's going
right?
to be 3rd down and 13. Yeah. I don't think they gave coach enough time to make that decision.
Well, I think they made it for him, didn't they?
Well,
And
they
then,
just assumed.
and then he says, "Hey, wait a minute!
Yeah,
don't I get?"
You know what assumption is?
Yeah.
So-
Okay, well, we're back. It's 3rd down.
Oh,
Snap,
bad
high snap, bad snap. Quarterback going back, scramble on it, picks it up. Good play by him.
Owen Gray wrapped him up. That'll get ball's out.
Oh, ball's out. Owen Gray got the sack and the fumble.
They
And I
called him
believe,
down.
did they rule him down?
They called him down. Yeah.
Because Bryson Kelly's ready. He was ready. He was on the spot. So
The quarterback Harrison went back and got that.
24-23. The half is about to end. 21. There's no timeout.
I think Drumright can't call a timeout.
I know that. We don't want to, do we?
Yeah, we
I
do.
mean,
I'd make them punt the ball.
well, it's 4th and forever. 8, 7, 6. So that's going to be the end of the half. Your Tornadoes 30, Chieftains 22.
If you show them tornadoes going off the field, Gary, look how excited this team is. They're pumped up, fired up.
Yeah.
They played it well in this first half. I know we got to play the second half, but they deserve all the credit they can this first half.
Got to
'cause
keep
they
the
played
momentum.
well.
Got to keep the momentum, right, Gene?
Yes, sir. It'll be a 15-minute halftime, so we're going to take a break. We'll come back, talk about the first half, and maybe give you some information about the second half on some adjustments. But we'll be back with the Tornadoes leading 30-22 at the half. You're listening to Tornado Football on Squirtle.
Not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, we're back in Wetumka. We're at halftime. Tornadoes are ahead 30-22 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left. Got a few shout-outs I'd like to give before we get to the game. I got the Todd girls. They're listening, watching. Dad says you better be good. Okay? I know you are, but also listening is my old buddy Jaime Osterhout.
Woo! Yeah.
Jamie, Tony told me that he knew exactly what a squig kick was, and I think it was the definition I sent you. So, but we appreciate you watching, critiquing us, and laughing, because I know you are.
And it's at us, not with us.
And you can laugh at us all you want. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the first half. Everything seemed to go well for the Tornadoes. We had a good half here. Unfortunately, we've got to play another half, and we've got to put that behind us and play well in the second half. What do you think, Tony?
Yeah. If I had to nitpick, last year you look at this game and you got a Drumright getting 46 total yards. This year, different story, right? So what I'd like to change, if I could change anything, is just less flags, less of those flags. Now, some of those blocking the back or holding calls is because the lineman might turn as you're blocking them going downfield. They might turn their back to you, and you're going to get stuck with your hand out. But there was some of those. I'd like to clean that up. But that's about it for me. I mean, we're starting to see our front line defensively and offensively impose their will on them. We've gotten more and more pressure as the game went on. And so I'm really proud to watch them. Real quick, I'd like to go with the coaches from the Chieftains. And Del Reed is the head coach. Ben Alford is offensive coordinator. He's doing a great job. Devin Reed is the defensive coordinator. Donnie Morrison, assistant, and Jacob Osborne, assistant. So
I'm gonna give a shout to the Tornado coaching staff. Head coach Chris Ellerick come in Drumright and brought his style of play, his toughness, his knowledge to the Tornadoes. He's assisted by Moses Williams, Mr. Seth Lloyd, Scott Hollaball, and Damian Gonzalez. The managers are Maggie Howard, Trenton Hagens, and I always talk about the superintendent, Miss A, but I want to shout out to our principal, old coaching buddy of mine, Mr. Jason Bray. He's the principal at Drumright High School, junior high, so appreciate all those folks.
And wow, how valuable has Jason been through the years? He just does what they ask him to do. And if that's coach basketball, he does it. Football, does it. I mean, just, hey, will you be principal for us? Does it. So
yeah, I tell him this to his face if he's here, but I hope he's listening, is he couldn't do it without Mike Ledgerwood.
Oh, wow. Mike's been there.
Yes, Mike's been there since school started, I think.
Another shout out to another Drumright graduate, Jason Ferris and Tanya Ferris. They're listening from Norman, Oklahoma.
I need that towel.
Good friend of mine, and they're listening, and they enjoy watching the Tornadoes. I think Jason, I know he's the director over field care at OU, his New York Yankee job. But he's going to try to come down. They got a busy schedule, but he's going to try to come down and watch the Tornadoes maybe next week or the week after that. So,
what year did Jason graduate? Did he graduate Drumright High School? I don't read fingers.
91.
91?
Yeah. I
hope he don't get mad at us for saying that.
Well, he might get mad at me for saying he turned 50.
Oh,
he's 50. Went to the birthday party, his great birthday party, and nobody's more deserving than him. His wonderful wife, Tanya, put it on for him. So, shout out to them guys. Hey.
Got the 3-minute warm-up.
Yeah, we talked about posture, and you see it right now. Tornadoes coming out there running, heads up, shoulders back. And, look, I'm not trying to say anything negative about Chieftains, but you're not seeing that over there.
Yeah, but you're looking, may not be seeing it, but you're looking at an experienced A lot of football games being played. I'm kind of doing what you did to DPU there that last week. But
I got accused of being a little biased, but I go over once a week, and at my job, Central Tech, we teach career exploration in all the districts that Central Tech serves.
Are you getting paid for getting?
No, this is totally free. I love it.
Okay.
No, and so I know those students. I know those guys, and they worked hard too. There's 8 or 9 seniors.
Are you still talking about DPU? DPU's not even here.
Tyler Burdett. He did a great job last week at quarterback.
What do you think the odds are that we're going to
we might end up playing them in the playoffs. District 8 against District 7. Is that right?
Without looking at it, I couldn't tell you, but that would be a dream scenario if that were the case.
Well, yeah, but...
Well, Drumright's getting loosened up here. Like we said, we get the opening kickoff here, so we'll figure out which end we're going to receive from. It's getting cool. It's getting football weather. I'm loving it out here.
32, 31, 30. Here we go. We're getting ready.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the second half kickoff. You're listening to Tornado Football.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted.
All right, we're back for the second half kickoff. We're discussing here in the booth here about how important these first 5 minutes are of the second half. Come out here and take this kickoff, drive the length of the field or wherever we have to go, put it in the end zone. That would sure go a long ways of getting us going on the right track and maybe getting their dauber down a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Come out, bust them in the mouth, see what they got left in the tank. Right now, Tornado's on top, 30-22. So, lining up.
Looks like we're going to be receiving from the north here.
There's not much wind, so that won't come into play in the passing game. Just a really nice night out here. Drumright's got Bryson Kelly back to receive the kick.
Got a new kicker. I think Zane Jaggers is going to do the kicking now.
Oh, listen. Look at you throwing that name out there.
He's got it up on the tee this time. So
that's number 5, Zane Jaggers. You are correct, sir.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So it is on the tee. That may not mean much. It's still he's angled right at the sideline. So looks like
got the hands team over here.
Kevin Gooch, Chavez, Jonathan Chavez, Cole Gregory.
Looks like Gavin Brimmer.
Yeah, Brimmer.
Dietrich.
So we're coming your way, gentlemen. The good hands team. Through Kevin's hand.
That's a great play by Dietrich, being aware of what's going on.
Dietrich showing up on the special teams.
Hey, it takes 8 of us. So all 8 of us got to play sometimes. That's a good deal. Heads up play by Dietrich right there.
And that's not the easiest play in the world to keep your concentration on the ball when it gets tipped by somebody else.
You're exactly right. That's a hard play, but that's a good start. Let's go down here. We got great field position at our own 48-yard line.
Yes, sir. Third quarter, 11:58 left to go in the third. Drumright in the shotgun. Got a gentleman in motion. Hand off to Mock in motion. He's got a corner. He's got some running room. Number 32, Ross on the tackle for the Chieftains. Nice play by the Tornadoes start out.
That's a great play. Jet sweep here to Jackson, and he got 8 yards there to start the half. Got an injured Wetumka player. I believe that's number 6, Joseph Moore.
Right.
A little shaken up on the play. He comes off for a break here.
2nd and 4 for the Tornadoes. tight formation. Kelly under center. Gooch under center, pitches it out to
Kelly.
And rumbling, bumbling, breaking tackles along the way.
Picked up 10 yards there and a Tornado first down to the 35-yard line of Wetumka.
Do you think we're just wanting to come out and make a little statement here?
I think we need to, and I hope that's exactly what we're doing. The best thing about that is we're keeping the ball and the clock is running. That's the best part of this whole
That's right.
thing.
11-18, 11-17. Mock in motion. Little mix-up in the backfield.
He wanted to give the ball to the jet sweep to Mock, but he was afraid to give it up. Jackson got there a little quick.
And just like that, we got a 3rd and 12.
I believe check that second down, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I thought I missed something.
That's old Merv Johnson deal. Check at.
Yeah, check it.
Check at. That wasn't Cole Gregory. That was number 28, Kevin Gooch. But there's a mix-up in the backfield there, it looked like. Hand off to Mock to the right. He gets the corner brought down in the open field. Good open field tackle by the Chieftains. Number 6.
At Jackson, Bolton just flattened the player from Logan Melton from Wetumka and reached down there to help him up, and Wetumka player didn't want no part of it, and Jackson just went ahead and acted like he was lifting him up anyway. So
yeah, like,
these kids are having a good time.
And showing some sportsmanship. 3rd and 5. Behind center. Gooch takes the snap. Mock in motion.
Little different wrinkle with Gooch at quarterback and Kelly in the backfield.
Bryson Kelly, the running back. Gooch is set up in the slot.
Drumright's going to call their first time out of the half.
Mock was set up in the slot, and Gooch was under center. Kevin Gooch.
Well,
Tornadoes take a timeout with 10:34 in the 3rd.
We were hoping that we were going to take the ball down here and take a little time off the clock and score. So far so good. We got about 3rd and 6 here. See if we can't.
Anyway, Tornadoes still up 30-22 with 10:34 left to go in the 3rd. Tornadoes have a timeout. They're talking it over. Possible reason for Kevin Gooch playing quarterback while the game is not exactly settled is maybe you want to show them what Bryson can do, correct?
I believe they got a good. I think they got a pretty good idea.
6'1", 210, but I mean, give him a little run before he and then hit the hole. Give him a little momentum. Oh, we're back at quarterback now. Bryson takes a snap. Bryson Kelly goes off to his left. So he's got running room.
He's got an opening,
and it's taking it to the
barn. He's going to the house.
That was too easy.
No. That was too easy.
No. Too easy.
Touchdown, Tornadoes.
And man. He did that with some authority, did he not?
That was exactly what we wanted to happen.
Over there at left tackle and guard was, I believe, Willing and Blowers. And they sealed that corner, and then Jackson just did the rest. And there might have been some business decisions made along the way because I didn't see anybody really coming after him, did you?
No, Bryson.
It's like the Red Sea parted.
When Bryson sees that end zone, he knows where he's going for sure. He's going to get there. 2-point conversion attempt here by the Tornadoes.
Gooch split right. Mock in the backfield, hand off to Mock, flag down.
I hope that's on them, but I got a feeling that's on us. We didn't make the 2-point conversion, so I think we had a legal formation, so they're going to decline that, and we're not going to try that again, Tony.
Right.
All right, with that penalty, after the penalty, the Tornadoes lead 36-22 with 10:25 left in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a break, pay some bills, and we'll be back with Tornado football after the break.
And innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging work seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this...
All right, we're back for the kickoff. Cole Gregory about to kick off for the Tornadoes here. Zach Williams is deep for Wetumka. It's important we stay in our lanes here and cover this kick. We're going to kick it, onside kick.
They come up, got it, just like you should. Good play by the Chieftains.
That's number 15, Joshua Lee, on the recovery.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're going to take over at our 49-yard line. So
and that was a good execution by Cole on the kick. They just made a great play themselves. Hey, real quick, want to give a shout-out to Austin Riley, our softball coach, and our softball team for going 4-1 this week. And you can't believe the effort these girls are playing with and how far they've come. And it's great to see that. Chieftains take the snap. Quarterback keeper, he's met immediately by Mr. Mock out there. Good open field tackle by...
Blauer's there in the backfield to meet him first, and then Jackson came up and finished him.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We need that heat.
Yes,
makes them do things they don't want to do.
Getting back talking about that softball, you know, Drumright's got a tradition of softball power, and I think we're trying to get to the direction of getting back to where we need to be on that.
It is.
So, you know, shout out. I know that Coach has really done a lot of work up there, getting the fields ready, looking good, making the kids proud of it. I love softball. Like I said, it's a great sport for our girls, and I'm glad they're getting successful in that again.
Right. What we got here, Gene?
I think we got a false start. No, timeout for Wetumka.
Okay.
Coach got it before they got the penalty. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back with Tornado football on Squirtle.
This is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples next.
All right, we're back in Wetumka. 2nd and 9 for Wetumka. They got Alford back there going to receive.
They're spreading things out on the Tornado in the shotgun.
2 receivers to both sides.
Flag down. It's 2nd and 9. They were trying to spread them out and give Alford a little room to run, don't you think?
Yeah, they caught us offside, so it's going to cost us 5 yards here. Looked like somebody's nose was over the ball. Better find the football.
We haven't had that penalty in our first 2 games.
I'll be honest with you, you should never have that penalty.
I know.
You got that ball right there in front of you. You can't see that. You're in trouble.
Well,
I mean, there's no excuse for lining up. No, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know where the ball is.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But I agree with you, and it looks like we could get it again.
Yeah.
Owen Gray maybe a little bit, but that's good. It worked out for him. Hey, they take the ball up the middle. Jackson Bolton on the stop for the Tornadoes.
That's going to be enough for a first down.
Yeah, they got a first down, and they got penetration. They pushed our defensive line. They got the penetration there, and they won that battle. Kevin Gooch communicating with his players. Coming in, they got telling him where the lineup is. He's going back out the corner. Bryson Kelly at the linebacker. Chavez.
It doubles to both sides.
Gregory
here.
out deep. Doubles both sides. They're spreading it out. They're going to try to give his quarterback some space to run. He got a quick start. We got the flag right there. That's all coming back. It doesn't matter. That's coming back and going back further.
That should have been a dead ball foul, but he went ahead and let it play out. He was across the line of scrimmage. I thought I was in the Canadian Football League for a minute.
Yeah, he had a four step before the snap was. Before the snap, he took 4 steps.
We're going to pick up that 5 yards back here and make it 1st and 15 for them.
Take it back. Do. Here we go. That's going to be 1st and 15. We'll take it any way we can get it, right? Alford brings the play in for the Chieftains. 1st and 15 with 8:51 in the
empty backfield.
Still, they're going to run Alford. I mean, there's a bad snap, a bad handle on it, and anyway,
breakdown.
Works some magic, gets through there, pulls a little Houdini, but Bryson Kelly's there to bring him down.
Picked up 5 yards. There's a good open field tackle there. Ran him down from behind.
Good scramble by the quarterback. You know, it's not his first rodeo.
Well, it is.
It is a quarterback. Yeah,
not running a football, but
again, remind you, his brother's out with, we hope, a slight knee injury.
Yeah, I hope the best for him. But they did a little trickery and took the number off of him and put his brother's number on there, trying to trick us, and we probably didn't know it for the first few series.
2nd and 10, empty backfield. 7 is in motion. Alford looks to go to the left.
Out.
Got a block out there. Pretty good block by number 4. Williams.
Picked up about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah. And that's a good block by wide receiver out there.
Yeah. Going to bring up about third, a little over 4, almost 5 yards.
I wouldn't doubt that you see basically the same thing, do you?
No, I promise he's going to be Alford left, Alford right, Alford up for the middle.
It's mano.
Yeah.
Let's line up and see who wants it. Mm-hmm. So there it is again. He's in motion.
Jet
Hands
sweep.
off to. Brought down. Good play by the Tornadoes.
That's
and the number is it's the big man, Willing.
Yeah.
And
that's not the first time we called his name tonight, is it?
No, sir. And he moves really well for 280, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
He gets that train moving, and
he'll finish the tackle too.
Yes, he don't have a problem saying hello.
4th down and 1.
Tanner Willing on the play. They break the huddle. 7:22 left. 4th and 1. They're wide. They're spread out. They think they can get it. Alford.
Oh, we got him in the backfield.
Got him in the backfield. I think
he's short. I believe he's short. His ball's going to go over on downs.
Bryson Kelly, number 1, takes care of him first, and I think Jackson Mock came in there and finished him off, don't you?
I think that's right. That's a big stop for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, you know what they're going to do, and you do something about it.
That's right. Make them do something they're not comfortable with.
That is huge right now.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do on offense here
I think they just showed you what they want to do, and you said no, not today.
We got 7 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter. I'd like to see us take up 7 minutes and 12 seconds, drive this ball down the football field.
65, Jay Story checks in the game for the Chieftains.
Oh, Kevin got tripped up right there. He'd have had a lot more yardage.
That guy saved a big play.
Picked up 7 yards on that.
Yeah, and again, can't compliment Drumright enough on their physicality.
Oh, I'm going to tell you, all 3 of us have talked about this. We're worried about their physicality, but yes. Drumright's the most physical team on the field tonight so far.
Closed play. There we go. Big play. Still on his feet. Takes about half the team to bring him down.
He didn't even get taken down.
No, they're still trying.
Pushed him out of bounds, though.
And they're doing some alternating on their defensive line. I haven't seen them do. They're bringing some subs in, and they're trying to find an answer.
I think they're having to.
I couldn't get the number. Was that Kevin on the carry, or was
that? No, Kevin pitched to Bryson Kelly for
Bryson Kelly.
Carry, yeah.
Yeah.
They're still doing that little wrinkle with Kevin at quarterback and Bryson in the backfield.
Great run by Bryson. We got Tornadoes 1st and 10, just past the 50, and with 6:39 in the third.
I knew
there
that
we
was
go.
coming.
Come on, lower that shoulder. Bryson Kelly makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think they're going to catch Jonathan Chavez on a hold here.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, he had his hands in there, but when he tried to get away from me, he didn't let go. So, most of the time they're going to call that.
That's a hard thing to do, let go.
Yes, it is.
When they run away from you. You want to bury them.
Yeah.
And you can't do it every time. But
no, you got to learn to let them go.
That's just an example of the firepower, though, the Tornadoes have. You can put Kevin Gooch at quarterback. You can put Bryson Kelly at the running back. And you got Jackson Mock.
Right. Versatility.
And you got Chavez. I mean, they got a lot of weapons. That's going to bring up 1st and long, 15. 1st and 15 with 6:24 in the third. And we're doing what we want to do. We're taking that time off.
That's
and
what
we're playing keep away. So Bryson Kelly takes the snap, goes up the middle. What, 5?
Yeah, about 4.
I hope. He looked there like he might be a little shaken up, but he's not. I believe Ross, number 32, was on the play for the Chieftains.
It's still early in the football season. These kids are still getting in football shape altogether.
Okay.
They got Cole Gregory coming out here to the right side.
Mock's in motion. Play quarterback keeper up the middle.
Kevin Gooch on the carry.
Yeah, sorry, Gene. Kevin Gooch on the carry for the Tornadoes. And that gets it up to 3rd and a little over 10.
Just keep what we're doing. Just hold on to the football.
5:19 left to go in the third.
Take that play clock down all the way to 2 or 3 and then snap the football.
Chase Blowers comes in. Kevin Gooch takes a breather. Trips. We got trips receivers to the right. We got a single backfield. Kelly takes a snap, goes up the middle. He sees what he likes. Runs over a guy. Hey, hocus pocus. We got a little Houdini there. Now you see me, now you don't. He just strolls in.
Ladies and gentlemen, these Tornadoes are for real.
That last 20 yards, he just had a pike pass, didn't he? I mean, it's just like he's cruising. Had it on cruise. That's Tornadoes 42, Chieftains 22, with 4:48 left to go in the third. And I don't think we'll break the tradition of going for 2 here.
No. The crowd on this side is quiet as a church mouse, and I was hoping we'd keep them that way, and so far so good.
Bryson checks out. Bryson Kelly checks out of the game. I'm assuming that means Kevin Gooch, is going to be in the shotgun formation for the Tornadoes. Takes the snap, looks to his right, breaks a few tackles. He cuts it up. He's in there. That's a 2-point conversion for Kevin Gooch and the Tornadoes.
He did a lot of that on his own there.
He did. Broke 2, left 2 in the backfield, and then wills his way in for the 2-point conversion.
I hate to keep harping on it, but we are absolutely wearing these guys out. I mean,
they got a player down. I don't know the number. I can't see it from here, but
we'll take a break while they look at this young man and make sure he's okay.
4:48 left.
Listen to Tornado Football on Squirtle.
Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, we're back here at Wetumka. Tornadoes are leading 44-22 with 4:48 left in the third quarter. What are you seeing, Tony?
Well, I just want to say when we start off that number 4 for the Chieftains, shaking up on the on the 2-point conversion, but he left the field under his own power, so that's good. Man, I'm seeing Drumright doing exactly what they want to do, and that's taking it to them, and they got their foot on the gas, and if they want to run, they run. If they want to throw, they throw. But they don't need to throw right now. It's just all, like you said, clock management for Drumright. Just
what good football teams do when you get them down, they put their foot on their throat and they bury them. And that's just what we need to do.
4:48, Drumright up, 44-22. Again.
I know this is going to be hard to believe, but Alford's going back to take the kick. He's done a little bit of everything.
And Cole Gregory is going to do the kicking. He has it on a tee, so it looks like we may kick it deep.
This is the time I'd kick it out of bounds. I wouldn't let this guy give the ball to him.
Well,
I'd kick it to the up backs.
There we go. That's good.
There you go. That couldn't have worked out any better.
Right.
They're going to take over at their 41-yard line.
I believe that's number 6. Joseph Moore on the reception.
We'll see what Willing, Blowers, and Gray can do here on the front line here. Make sure we don't get beat deep and give them something quick. Let's just make them earn it down the field here.
Right. And
go 59 yards instead of one play. Go about 10 plays if they're going to do it.
Cohen Chavez playing safety with Gucci Mock on the corner. Bryson Kelly looks like he was in on that stop. No gain on the play.
That Alford is a great football player. But I'm going to tell you, just watching football these years, he's not running near as hard as he was in the first of the game.
No.
Kind of tiptoed through there that time. And that's what happens when you come up there and lay the wood to him every now and then. I think about that. So.
Exactly. Zane Jaggers checks in the game for the Chieftains, and they have a 2-man backfield with Alford. Handoff up the middle. He busted to the outside. He's got some running room. Alford
going to catch him.
To the 20, 10. Touchdown Chieftains.
I know he's their best player, and we got to know that too. So we got to keep him bottled
contained
up, not let him get outside.
Well, and that's a play there where you're trying to make you're worried about that middle, but you played this position. I didn't. So at safety and corner, do you need to hang out or do you need to run up there?
Well, with their kind of speed, you better hang back just a little bit because you're not going to catch him if he gets outside.
And I think that got us in trouble, right? They come running up.
Well, it's exactly what we didn't want to happen, but let's see if we can stop them here on the 2-point conversion.
2-man backfield again. Harrison takes it. He's met immediately.
Oh, that's Willing.
Big Willing.
Yes, it was.
Chase the truck.
Solo tackle, knocked him down. Didn't get the 2-point conversion. That's a great.
You don't want to run in. You don't want to see that jump into the hole like he did.
No.
Yeah. There's no good intentions there.
Well, we still got the lead. We got, they've got a little momentum here, but, they haven't stopped us really. I mean, we've stopped ourselves.
Exactly.
But maybe we can get another score here. First of all, we got to recover that
onside kick. Yeah, with 4 minutes left to go in the third, Tornadoes are on top, 44-28, and we talk about Willing. That's the way you play that position.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his head up. He's looking in the backfield, but he's fighting those guys off and
met him head on.
Whoa.
Hey, we'd like to give a shout out to the Drumright High School band over there, doing a good job. They may be a little worn out with the lungs playing the school song tonight, but that's a good thing.
That's a workout for them too.
Yes,
after so many of them, right?
The band's got some numbers too. It looks like they're getting bigger and bigger. So shout out to the band director for that.
Yeah. And that, I think I see our old friend Rob Marshall over there.
Hey man, what are you doing over there, man?
Taking care of them stats, man.
Still got the hands team on here, Tony.
Here we go. They
Jaggers.
decide to go the other route. They decide to line up, try to kick it to the other side, see if they have any better luck. But Kevin Gooch is sliding over there. Brimmer's over there for the Tornadoes.
One hopper.
We got it.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, Jackson Mock got it. Oh, I thought Jackson had it. He does not. Joseph Moore recovered that.
Yeah, unless he's playing for Wetumka. They got that hit it two Tornadoes in the hands, and they got on it. So
again, when that first guy doesn't get it, it's tough to judge where it's going to go.
Yeah, that was a perfect onside kick by them. I mean, it bounced just where it needed to be.
Joshua Lee checks in the game, number 15 for the Chieftains.
They got a little pep in their step now. They're running to the line.
Yeah, don't let them believe is what I say. And they got a whole, besides Alford, they got a different. So 15 Lee is in the backfield for them. Their snap.
Alford's the quarterback.
Alford keeps it. He's brought down. That's what you want to see. Good pursuit by the Tornadoes. And, out there taking care of business. Number 5, Jackson Mock.
Chase Blowers.
And Chase Blowers. Wow, that's what you want to see right there. Love it.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Bad intentions. 2nd and 10. Let's make it 3rd and 15. Come on, D. Owen Gray's had 3 good games in a row. He's hard to guy to block out there. He's going to get free on you.
Got to make sure we don't let them outside here.
Blowers, Willing, and Gray. Handoff to 15, Lee. He breaks a tackle.
Wow.
I don't know about that. Man, that was I've seen a lot of Tornadoes with their heads down. Again, that is something that, we're doing everything really, really well. But every now and then, we're ducking that helmet.
Yeah.
And we got to see what we're hitting.
Yeah. That's one way to get hurt, too, so you got to keep your head up.
302.
That kid ran hard on that play.
Yeah, he did.
Run.
That was
Joshua Lee, sophomore for Wetumka.
Yeah, number 6. Moore checks in the game for the Chieftains. They got Moore out right. And
Alford and Jaggers in the backfield.
Split left, number 10. 1st and 10. Keeper by Alford, and there you go.
Bryce Kelly on the tackle.
Bryce Kelly went by their tackle like he was sitting still.
I don't even know if he had a chance to block him. He was back there so fast. All right, we start out good. We stop them, and then we give them a long run here. Let's do back-to-back plays here. Is that clock running? It looks like it. It's either not running fast enough for me.
2:14, 2nd and 12. Quarterback takes a snap, fakes a handoff. Nope, handed it off.
Jaggers with the carry.
Got it to Jagger.
Got a late flag.
Yeah.
Usually when the back judge throws that, it's either face mask or something of that sort. We'll see what he's got. It's against us. I don't know what it is. Yeah, 5-yard face mask.
We don't need to help them at all. That's something that.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and a little over 6.5 yards for the 1st down.
Number 10, Dano Solis, checks in the game for the Chieftains. Wide out to the right and left, single backfield. Alford takes a snap. It's high. He regained it. Missed tackle.
Another
missed tackle. Finally, Jonathan Chavez with a group.
Did you hear a whistle on that? I never heard a whistle.
No. Blowers and Willing hustled out there to help Chavez on the play.
When you get tired, you don't make as many tackles, so you need to break down and make a better effort at tackling here.
Yeah, run through the ball carrier.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, that Alford kid is a player. It's going to.
Yeah, business picked up this week. We knew it was going to. Mm-hmm. It's a better team, a lot better team. So they take the snap on 3rd down.
Bryson Kelly's in the backfield for the sack lost. He's a little shaken up too.
Yeah. Number 1, Bryson Kelly on the Tornadoes. He gets up, but I think it was his hand, right hand.
Yeah, he's twisting his hand a little bit.
He's going to come out, and this is what I talk about.
I know what you're going to talk about. But can I
hit it?
Hey, this depth that we've got going on,
yeah.
Is that it? That a baby.
Creekmore's going to come in.
I got you.
Sophomore, and he's going to play.
Yeah, there you go. He's always ready. He's getting some experience this year. I think he just got Kelly just got a little stinger on his hand there.
Okay, here it is. Rubber hitting the road.
Wetumka is going to call a timeout here with 33.3 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Drumright Tornado Football on Squirtle.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt.
We're back, Tony.
Yeah, we talked about it before the game. Play your position. Have faith in everybody on the defensive side of the ball. So if you're playing safety and corner, don't come up. Wait for him to come to you. Alford pitches it, and he's in trouble.
Oh, fourth down. We're going to take over on downs, guys. That's a great play by Kevin Gooch there.
Owen Gray put some heat on him, forced him outside, and Kevin Gooch cleaned it up, did he?
Yeah, absolutely. Owen did his part. Kevin did his part. Get the ball back. 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes. What's that, the 32.5-yard line, 33?
Yes, and that's a major stop.
Yeah, we needed that.
I mean,
slow the momentum, go down here and run this quarter out, start the fourth quarter out the way it needs to be. Let's just don't help them and don't turn the ball over.
Chavez split out to the right. Kelly takes a snap, hands the ball off. I believe Kevin Gooch was on the carry for the Tornadoes. Number 28, good hard run up the middle. Probably 3.5. What did we say before the game?
Yep.
Get that 3.5, grind it out. 15, 14, 13. We're going to wait that out, and we're not going to have a snap before it's fourth quarter. So we're going in the fourth quarter. Tornadoes, 44. Chieftains, 28.
Ladies and gentlemen, you go get a Coke, go to the bathroom, get your popcorn, because this last 12 minutes is going to be something else. So
Katie,
we'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a minute. You're listening to Tornadoes Football 2023 on Squirtle.
Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch.
Okay, we're back at Wetumka here to get ready to start the fourth quarter. The Tornadoes have got the ball 2nd and 8 at their own 35-yard line.
This is where you make hay right here. Kelly in the shotgun. Keeper. Kelly.
Get a block right there. He got it.
Houdini'd it.
Stay in bounds.
He's got 3 in there. He cuts it back into the middle of the field. What
face
vision
mask.
he has. It's a face mask. Both of us thought it was a face mask, but what a run by Kelly. Again with the vision, man.
Yeah, patience, vision.
He sees it. It opens up. Good job by the offensive line up there. Bolton, Willing,
Gray. Blowers. You just keep naming the
The
kids.
usual
Doing a good
suspects,
job up
right?
there. Yes, sir.
And then out there making some blocks at the wide receiver position. So
We just need to lean on these guys right here. Keep leaning on them.
1st and 10, Chavez split to the left, single backfield. Kelly shotgun, takes snap, direct
Kevin
up the
Gooch.
middle. Kevin Gooch, and running hard. Not touched till he gets about 9 yards.
The only thing I'd like to see him do is to tuck that ball away a little bit better.
Yeah, but man, our running backs efforts, you don't want to step in front of them guys unless you're ready for business.
No.
They're going to punish you. 11-6 and tick, tick, tick is what we're looking for. 11.
Now we talk about Kevin running the quarterback position. You know how important is that to have somebody in there that can run that position if somebody should get injured or.
Kevin takes it up the middle, gain of about 5, Gene.
He got the first down though.
Yeah.
Move the sticks.
Moore, number 6, on the tackle for the Chieftains, and Kevin Gooch picks up enough for a tornado first down with 10:47 in the 4th.
We just keep moving down the field and keep tick, tick, tick on that clock.
Here comes Bryson Kelly in the game, bringing the play in.
This is where Coach Ellerich's experience really comes into play here.
Yeah. Cole Gregory played tight end. Chavez out to the left. Kelly takes a snap, goes up the middle.
Get a block right there,
Oh,
Jonathan.
there he goes. He's taking it to the barn.
That's a great run by Kelly, but you can't. That Jonathan Chavez out there blocking for his partner there. That's a great job freeing him up.
Team effort. But, when you watch Bryson Kelly run, you just give him a crease. You give him a crack, and you let him get up that steam built up, and, it's business decision time if you're a cornerback playing.
Well, that makes the score 50-28 with 10:15 left. Drumright will go for the 2-point conversion here. We need to punch this in.
Yeah, we do. We need to put an explanation mark on it. We got Kelly takes a snap, goes up the middle, untouched. Man.
You called it, Tony. He was untouched.
Yeah. 52. Your score, 52 Tornadoes. Chieftains, 28. 10:15 left to go in the 4th quarter.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back with a kickoff. You're listening to Tornado Football on Squirtle.
The Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being large.
All right, we're back for the kickoff here for Cole Gregory, about to kick off for the Tornadoes here from the 40-yard line. They got, guess who's back there, Tony?
Yeah. He sells popcorn, takes the tickets and everything,
Yeah.
offered for the Chieftains. He's done it all for him tonight.
Let's
he's
just
gonna
kick
need a
away
hot
from
tub.
him. How about that?
Yeah, that's a great idea. He's going to definitely need a hot tub for a couple of days.
There you go.
There it is.
Bounce off
There
of
it
him.
is. No,
Oh, he almost
got
did.
it. He tried to give it up.
Yeah. Got them big old linemen up front there with them good hands. He covered that up good for them.
Brandon Johnson, number 55, was the lineman that recovered it for the Chieftains.
They're going to take over just inside their own 45-yard line.
Story and Salas checks in the game for the Chieftains. Drumright in a two-down lineman, or three men with their hand in the dirt, one linebacker, two corners, and two safeties.
I think that's Alford and Jaggers in the backfield, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alford
Keeps it.
Fakes the handoff.
He's outside. You
breaks
can't
a
let him
couple of
outside.
tackles. That's
Cole
a
Gregory
clip right there.
fought off the blocker and made a good tackle.
Got hands in the back, and Cole Gregory still comes up and makes a play.
He got a first and 10 on the carry, but Cole made a great play on that tackle.
Yeah, I mean, he was fighting it. He was fighting it.
He did.
And he got a lot more if he just gave up.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to have to keep turning him in. Let the teammates pursue and make a tackle. We do not let him outside.
Contain. First and 10.
Ball.
Bad snap. Alford gets on it.
Did the smart thing, just going down there and getting
right.
on it.
And Kevin Gooch made a great play by just avoiding contact with him when he was on the ground.
I thought they all made a great decision there, all the way around.
9:35 left to go in the fourth. You got second and 20.
Yeah.
That's the thing, this year, knock on wood or whatever, but Drumright snaps, they've all been there for the most part.
Yeah.
We haven't had situations like this. Okay, here we go. Alford takes a snap, rolls to his left.
Keeps it.
Avoids a tackler. He's met by a host of tornadoes, and he's brought down promptly after
That's
about
the second time that Wetumka's kind of hit our player late there.
Yeah.
They're going to have to clean that up a little bit. The 55 came in there and pushed somebody down, cruising the pile.
Blowers, Creekmore, Bolton looked like they were all in on it.
And we just need to remember that if they do that, to let them do that. We're not going to retaliate. So let's just be bigger than that.
Right. Last guy always loses.
That's
right. Always see the guy last. Okay. Third down. This is where we're going to do it right here. 3rd and 17. Split wide, split left, single back. Takes a snap. Alford, of course. Off to the right. He's met. It's going to be 4th and what, Gene? 14?
Yeah, a little over 14.
8:22. Tick, tick, tick. That's what we want, right?
Yeah, they may have to carry him off the field when this is over because he I don't have a stat sheet, but he's carried it almost every time, it seems like. They're gassed. I mean, you can see that they're gassed. And here we go, running another couple of people in. Willing coming in for Bolton, getting a break.
At my age, I'm just gassed going down these bleachers and loading stuff up. And
that's why I only went down there once.
Hey, 7:53.
4th down and 16.
Yep.
He pitches to somebody else this time.
He avoids a few tacklers. He made a good effort there.
He's still on his feet. Who is that last player? We got them all down there.
Zane Jaggers.
Yeah, Jaggers on the carry.
Yeah.
Several tornadoes on the tackle. I couldn't pick up who it. I saw Cole at the end there.
Cole, possibly Jonathan Chavez. It's clear across the field. The lights kind of hinder you.
Yeah, well, the most important thing is we stop them on 4th down. We get the ball back, 1st and 10. With 7 minutes left, we can milk this clock out and go home to Creek County with a big victory.
That's right.
We talked about it up here amongst us three. This score is going to turn some people's heads. They're going to say, "Hey, is that the same Drumright team?" No, it's not.
No. You're seeing fundamentals. You're seeing the big thing tonight for me was the defensive stops.
Yeah, I agree with you. The defense stepped up. I mean, it's a hard team to defend.
Kelly, watch out. Here we go. Good block downfield. He cuts it back in. I think it's 30, the 20, stiff arm. Oh!
We got him down. That's a good play by number 6.
Moore.
The freshman.
Moore. Yeah, freshman. That's a big play for a freshman. Big guy to bring down for a freshman.
We talk about Alford all the time, but Bryson Kelly, big time players make big plays in big games, and he's making his mark on this game. He's just an all-around good football player.
Yes. Yeah.
He's a leader, and he has led us to this victory tonight with his teammates. And Drumright should be proud of how these kids have responded.
I think that was around a 45-yard gain for Bryson Kelly, wasn't it?
Kevin bouncing off. He's going to go score right here.
Yeah. So, Kevin Gates, another guy, makes it look easy.
He bounced off that tackler and went and scored, kept his feet.
Uh-huh. Man, I wish we had replay. Kevin Gooch, again, we've seen this theme, though, our backs, first man miss, right? Making the first man miss. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth. Tornadoes up 58-28, going for the two-point conversion. I'm thinking Kevin's going to be at quarterback in the shotgun.
I bet they give it to Mock right here.
Mock. Handoff to Mock.
I didn't get it.
Nope, just short. Good shoestring tackle by number 8 for the Chieftains.
Folks, we'll take a final break of the evening here. With 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, your Tornadoes are 58, Wetumka Chieftains 28. We'll take a break. We'll be back with Tornado football after this.
Here's just what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
This is Gene Carroll.
All right, we're back. We're back in Wetumka here. We're 7 minutes in the fourth quarter away from a Tornado victory here. We're going to have Cole Gregory kick it off.
Cole Gregory's leg is going to need some ice, you know?
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. And he has been he's really played a great game tonight along with all the other Tornadoes. And we're seeing now some guys on the kickoff team going to get some playing time. Time for them to step up.
I know, Brent. I know.
Yeah.
All right, they got their kickoff recovery by 65 there, Jay Story.
Conrad Reed, I'm going to give him credit for that because he was the closest Tornado to it.
What'd he do?
Well, he was there.
Okay,
sure
he was closest to the guy that recovered the ball, right?
Didn't try to do anything tricky.
Gotcha.
Conrad was there to make sure he didn't do anything.
All right, well, let's finish this thing on a strong note.
Yeah. I'm checking out numbers for the Tornadoes. Looks like we still got...
We got all the starters still in there.
We got starters in there, and that's appropriate because with this team, they can strike like lightning, you know?
Yeah,
I've seen some over there to the
Yeah,
south.
I saw that too.
Shotgun, Alford looking.
Oh,
he's going to air it out. We got a guy out there.
Oh, that's a great play by Jackson Mock.
Woo! Jackson. He wasn't fooled, right?
He was right in good position. Went up there and knocked the ball down.
Moore was the intended receiver for the Chieftains. And I think Jackson had the front, and I believe
Jonathan had
Chavez
the back.
had the back. That's the way you want it, right?
Yeah.
Front doe, back doe.
I think we've done a good job of not letting them get behind us tonight like we did last week. So that's good coaching.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No doubt about that.
Kids easy to coach.
Second
Soak
10.
it up like a sponge.
Second 10 was 6:55, and Alford's bringing the play in from the side.
Got another freshman coming in for them, Dario Silla.
Yeah. Silly.
Is it? Are you silly? Is it silly?
Silly.
Silly. All right, I'm with you. All right, we got a timeout on the field. We're just going to keep it right here. Talk a little bit about how proud we are up here in this booth, and I'm sure all the fans and parents and boosters are proud of these kids. But, you know, this was a game that a lot of people said we couldn't win.
I had this game marked, Gene, preseason as a measuring stick. I think we all did.
Yeah.
But so far,
we passed with flying colors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, this is practically. I'm not a chieftain, but I think they got 11 seniors, and this team was basically the same team that went to the semifinals last year.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I don't know how many they lost.
I don't either, but I know they returned a lot too.
Yeah, they got some experience, and it makes a difference. But I'm just telling you, a lot of people, even the Daily Oklahoman had us getting beat 42-22. So nobody thought we could win this football game except for us, the kids on that field, and the coaching staff, and the parents and the fans.
Yeah.
So
there we go. Chieftains in the shotgun. Wide right, wide left, single back.
We're offsides again. I hope they don't call it. They didn't.
Bad snap. No flag yet. He just says, "Oh, I'm gonna go down here."
No moss.
No moss. No moss. Was that against Sugar Ray Leonard, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, no moss. I don't want no more.
Duran.
I'll stay right here. I'm good. Don't hit me no more.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the story of the night. I mean, that's what they're kind of doing. They're telling us, hey, don't hit me no more. We come out, we out-physical them, out-physical, you know what I mean.
You get it.
Yeah, we physically whipped them, really. I mean,
we get what you're saying.
On both sides of the ball. So, I mean, I don't know how proud we could be of these guys. I can say it over and over and over, but
just the fans that made the trip are going to go back with a smile on their face.
Yeah. High snap, more gathers it.
More on the carry for the Chieftains.
Freshman getting some playing time for them.
Owen Gray on the stop, 56. And again, Owen hustles out there. He's walking off a little. Limping, but you've been going sideline to sideline like our defense has been doing, especially for 3 quarters. First quarter, we got, we were getting the feel of it, I think, and realizing we're playing an upper level team, and we need to bring our A game. With 5:29 in the fourth, handoff to number 5 Jaggers. He breaks a tackle. He's trying to find the running room.
Ball's
he drops
loose.
the ball.
Pick it up.
Oh, there we go.
Jackson, go Jackson.
Whoa, Jackson,
go
catch
Jackson.
you some.
No, don't stop.
Get a touchdown. Get a touchdown. No flag.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Did somebody blow it?
The referee on this side's telling him he's down. He's down.
That's some agility for 306.5, right?
Yeah.
He picked it up. He didn't have a knee down.
I think he had his knee on the ground, but I think that's what they're calling. So.
Dadgummit. I always like to see linemen get him a touchdown.
I know you do.
Work hard.
But it's our ball anyway.
You work hard. You open those holes up for guys.
Yeah.
And
the only time you get your name called is when you get a holding call.
Yeah, exactly. And the coach says, "Who was that?"
Well, we take over just on the 49-yard line to the Tornadoes with 5:19 left.
I say give it to Jackson Bolton. Who wants to get in that train's way?
No,
nobody.
But we want to stay. We want to stay what we're going to do during the regular season.
I know.
Next thing you know, you'll be out there doing the slip and slide.
Hey, and 8 man, it's possible that Jackson does.
Yeah, he
go
can
downfield for a pass.
Well,
correct.
Yeah, if he's on the end of the line.
I think. Oh well, he's not. But anyway. Bolton snaps it to Kelly. Kelly hands off to Kevin Gooch. Breaking tackle, stumbling, bumbling.
Picking up 3 yards.
Continuing that trend of not going down on the first contact.
I'd be curious to know what our average rush is tonight. It's got to be all the long runs. It's got to be pretty good.
Don't know. I wish we had somebody that could keep stats for us. Because, man, I'd love to brag some more on them with 4:54 left in
I'm not
fourth.
complaining about our conditions up here tonight because they're better than some. But, I mean, we look like some sardines in here.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't write down anything if you had to.
I'm glad we all, are hygienically correct. Handoff. Whoa, here we go. Kevin Gooch. Kevin Gooch, he's trying. He's thinking about cutback.
Oh, he fumbled the football.
That thing.
He got on it.
That's all right, man. He was looking for that open space. We got it to 20, and that's enough for a first down, right? No flags.
You're right. First down.
Yeah.
Keep that clock running.
And Kevin, smart guy, he's going to learn from that.
Yeah, the only thing we need to do is keep that clock running and get nobody hurt right now. That's the most important thing.
And keep the ball in our possession. So here comes Bryson Kelly in with the play. Tornadoes with the 1st and 10. Did Kevin pick up about 22 on that?
Yeah, that's a good number. 22. Go.
Okay, let's say 22. Twins right. Kelly takes snap, throws the ball out in the flats. Pass is complete.
He's going to go score.
Jonathan Chavez, and he strolls it on in there for a Tornado touchdown. Wow, that was nice.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I like. I mean, we're not just sitting down on the ball. We're trying to score. I mean, keep your foot on the throat. Only problem is that we may see these guys at the end down the line in the playoffs sometime.
That's right. And I remember a game last year, Cushing against Wagner. The first game, Cushing played Wagner at home and just lit them up. And then they met them in the playoffs.
Yeah, different story.
Yeah. So 3:57 left to go in the fourth. Tornadoes going for the 2-point conversion. Kevin Gooch in the backfield with Bryson Kelly Twins left. Handoff to Kevin Gooch. He's got open room. They're not going to stop that. There's Kevin Gooch right there with the 2-point conversion. Tornadoes score 66. Chieftains 28 with 3:57 left to go.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with a kickoff. You're listening to Tornado Football.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Diesel.
All right, we're back in Wetumka here. Cole Gregory to kick off. Your Tornadoes are ahead 66-28 with 3:57 left. We're going to kick it deep, Tony. We're going to just, as you would say, squib it.
Yeah. We're kicking it deep. Nope, swim. 32, Ross on the recovery for the Chieftains. They'll take it around the 50-yard line. Coming out for the Tornadoes on the offensive line to be Willing, Gray,
and Blowers.
Split wide left.
Drumright still got their starters in there, don't they?
Gooch and Gregory, yes. Bryson Kelly with Jackson Mock, and split wide to the right, Jonathan Chavez.
We got a new quarterback in there. Ball's on the ground.
Ball's loose. Lee recovered the ball. Tried to get loose.
Creekmore's coming in. So is Garrett Collins, placing Jackson Mock and Kelly.
Yeah, Chase Creekmore. And who else did you say came in?
Garrett Collins.
Yeah.
In that right corner position.
And there's no drop in that. I mean, those guys have both made plays in every game they played in. And Garrett's up the middle.
Number 15.
Creekmore made contact, but they finished him. Owen Gray.
Josh Lee for the Chieftains. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4. A little over 4.
Moore checks in the game for the Chieftains. It's 3rd and 5 with 2:52 left to go in the 4th. Split wide, split left. Handoff. Met. Willing. Breaks that tackle. Lee still on his feet. Finished. Chase Creekmore comes in and finished it off.
Willing got a good hit on him. We just got to wrap him up.
Yeah, Willing was trying for the knockout.
Yeah.
And almost got it.
Yeah.
But there was Chase to finish that one off. And, I got to give it to this Lee, this running back. He probably don't weigh 125 pounds.
They got a bunch of sophomores in there
and he's a
playing.
sophomore, and he'll fight for it, So here's the Tornadoes.
They're kind of like we've been, They get a lot of these young kids some experience.
That was a quick start by their wide receiver. It wasn't called, but Creekmore again out there on the stop along with number 22, Garrett Collins, making a play for the Tornadoes. That's a gain of about 7 yards, wasn't it?
Yep. He was inbound, so that clock will keep on
1:55 left till we have a Tornado victory.
Yeah, we're under 2 minutes.
And again, good play by the Tornadoes. He didn't break it. Garrett Collins kept him in front of him, wrapped him up, and Chase Creekmore comes over and finished him off. So 2nd and 3. Shotgun, handoff to
Jaggers.
And Tornado come up from the safety position, Cole Gregory, and put a stick on him. 1:31 now left in the fourth.
Let's see how selfish these Tornadoes are.
That was enough
They
to move
wanna
the
keep 'em
chains.
out. Let's
But
see if
yeah,
they wanna
let's
keep
see.
'em out.
Let's see if we got a little
Yeah.
up in us to just not let them have one.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Make them. So we got split wide, split left. They're probably going to hand the ball off to Lee or
Jaggers.
Jaggers.
That's
and
Creekmore in
not
there.
a nice play. Creekmore on the play. You know, he come back there with some authority and took care of business.
I don't know how that kid got that many yards, but he ended up like
I know
4 yards down there after he got the initial tackle right there at the line of scrimmage.
Creekmore probably threw him there, but I'm serious. I mean, I liked it. I like him at linebacker. That's a good future for Drumright. A little water boy mentality, you know. Okay, there we go. Overthrow. Pass incomplete. The only thing bad about it is it stops the clock. With 34 seconds left to go in the fourth. Moore was the intended receiver. And out there on the coverage for the Tornadoes, number 28, Kevin Gooch.
If I had a cattle prod right now, I would probably hit the Drumright fans with it. We need to get excited about what's going on over here.
Well, maybe they're. I mean, we're winning.
Yes,
we're winning against a team that
number 5 in the state.
Yeah, Max Gray checks in at nose guard for Jackson Bolton. Third and 5.
Ross in the back.
Ross set off in the slot.
Blitz.
Here comes Creekmore. Oh, missed him.
Took a bad angle. He's gonna go score.
Yeah, Jaggers. You know, he's another skilled player they have. He's got a little kick to him. He's got a little boost to his step, and he got around the corner on us.
Yeah, we took a poor angle there to make the tackle, and he goes in and scores.
And we've got some backups in there getting that valuable playing time.
Yeah, learn from that.
Experience.
That's for
sure. Lee checks in the game for the Chieftains with 26 seconds left to go. Tornadoes 66, Chieftains 34.
You think they got a?
Go ahead.
You think they got a 32-point play in that playbook?
No, sir. Receiver split right and left.
Blitz
hand
coming.
off to Jaggers. He's met
That's
immediately by
Chase
Mr. Creekmore. He must have said something, you know.
Yeah, Chase was in there.
Chase didn't like it.
He almost took the handoff.
Yeah, he almost went and got 6. Again, we'll take over on downs, and
we're going to put this thing to bed in the victory formation.
This will be
shortly.
the victory.
Yeah. We get this onside kick, we get in the victory formation, which is the best formation in
Coach
football.
over there coaching. 26 seconds left. We're up by, and he's over there coaching.
Them young kids.
Garrett Collins, hey, this is what we need to do. He's not getting on him. He's saying, hey, this is what, I don't know what he did wrong, if he did anything wrong, but that's what I like.
Coaching moment.
Coach it up.
That's
coach
what
it up.
Good coaches do. It's about 9:42 Oklahoma time, but it's almost victory time.
That's right, and I hope our listener, or the people who watch Squirtle from Florida, California, Oregon, we hope you have a great weekend. Yeah, the Todd House,
Glenpool, Drumright,
Glenpool, Drumright. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed it, and it's a pleasure to be able to do this.
As you say, an honor, right?
It is an honor.
There you go.
And we got a wholesale substitution sub going on right now. It's just, hey, that's how you earn your letter, though, right? Your sophomore year and stuff. You
get on in there. We still got the hands team in.
Yeah.
See if we can recover this thing and put this thing to bed. Kicking it to Bryson Kelly, which may not be
Don't know why they wanted to do that. And Bryson's got a handle on it. He's looking.
Oh, he's going to coach is telling him to get down.
Class. Class.
I think he could have scored on that.
He could have. And Bryson's looking like, oh, come on.
Yeah. All right, we got 21 seconds left. We're going to go into the victory formation. One kneel down right here, and we'll be 3-0 for the season.
3-0.
Going into homecoming next week against them Garver Wolverines, who we need to put a knot on their head. We owe them.
Yes, sir. And I got family there, so a victory there would be extra sweet.
Yeah, and plus it'd get us back to where it happened last year. So
that's right. We're going to have homecoming, I believe,
yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
right.
So,
all right,
they're all bunched up. There's the
Bryson.
knee.
There it is.
And it's tick. And we'll see you next Friday night at Drumright
for homecoming at 6:30. But tonight, these Drumright Tornado, hey, look at them. Drumright Tornado fans are on their feet over there.
Yeah.
These kids deserve it all. This is a big game for them. Nobody thought they could do it. They're even running to shake hands. So
yeah, but Tulsa World had what?
Daly, Oklahoma had us getting beat 42-22. So
yeah.
They were obviously wrong.
They don't know what we know.
Yeah, well, this is a good game. We can't just finish the season now knowing we beat these guys. We got a tough schedule. Next 2 games are still as big as these. Then we go into the real season, which is district play. So
Coach showing that class, telling them, hey, keep your head up. You got a good team. Our boys walking through there with that swagger.
All right, well, we're going to take a break. We'll come back and finish this thing off. Your final score from Wetumka, Drumright 66, Wetumka Chieftains 34. We'll be back after a small, short break.
Sports Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
All right, we're back at Wetumka. We're going to wrap this thing up with a tornado victory tonight after Tony puts his headphones on for the 77th.
I'm back.
Good victory for the Tornadoes tonight.
Great victory.
We thought this was going to be a measuring stick for where we were. Obviously, mission accomplished. We still got a tough road to hoe. We play a very good Garber team next week, and then we go on the road to Keota, who lost their first game, but they're capable of doing big things, and then we get into district play. So great win for the Tornadoes tonight. They all played well. Tony, what'd you think?
Sorry, allergies.
Hey,
like we said in pregame, football games they all come down to a few things, and that's who's going to hit who in the mouth and who can recover. Drumright has made tremendous strides since last year when they made 46 yards. We did that on
much better
several
tonight.
times. Yeah, and it's not district play, but you'll take it every time, and the momentum, the belief that they're building in each other is going to pay off dividends.
Absolutely.
Like I said, we haven't seen this aggressiveness on offense and defense from a Tornado team in a long time, on all phases of the game. You agree?
Oh, yeah, I do agree. Well, I think that's going to do it for us. We're going to sign off here. Remember, homecoming next week, 6:30 at Riddle Field. We'll be on the air for Squirtle at 6:45. If we get there soon enough, we may set up and let you watch the homecoming if you can't make it. There probably won't be any sound, but you can watch the homecoming itself. but we'll see. We'll let you know somehow. But tonight, your Tornadoes are victorious, and we'll see you next week at home against Garber.
One more thing. Possibility, we may have some special guests next week.
Okay.
And I'll just keep it at that.
Okay.
And it'll be after the game.
Okay. All right. We'll see you all. Thank you all for listening. We'll see you next week.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a